Hello, and welcome to Ignition Point, a weekly Dungeons and Dragons stream with these lovely people, some of whom occasionally stream WWE. So,
Big shit, Vince McMahon, get fired.
So, welcome everybody. It is great to have you here with our favourite mascot, Nash. Give me a second to get my brain all under control. If you like what we do and don't want to miss a session, hit the follow button so you get notifications when we go live. We are here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. If you are feeling more than generous, please hit the subscribe button because it would be great to have you part of the ghosty community, spooky community. That being said, if you want to catch up on any of the streams after the fact, you can do so over on my YouTube channel of the same name, Boomeadow, and you can leave your commentary over there for the guys. That would be great to hear. So, with all that out of the way, how's everybody's day been? How have you guys been?
Man, I got so much work today.
I was just thinking, I wanted to float this for all the lads in chat and in the server. Then I have a look at the Twitch stream and go, man, I think I would look a lot nicer if I wasn't reversed in the stream. Or is that just me?
I just think, man, I could look a lot nicer.
Aww. Hey, I mean,
I don't think you're already a beautiful man.
Why are you always putting yourself down?
Because it's funny.
Well, and it's hard.
It's not funny.
It's hard
to
know.
You're straight up beautiful, and you can't say anything about it.
I mean, I will mean, I do mean, it is hard for Steve to see his wonderful way, the wonderful way that he shines when he has to be next to Scotty in the stream. So.
Oh no! Don't bring that up.
Steven, just remember, like, you're like an onion. You've got layers.
Hey, Rosewood, you made it.
Andrew!
I did tell them, Andrew, that you would be. I did tell them, Andrew, that you would be coming. So, hi.
Andrew kept calling me an onion. Protect me.
Onion?
So, everyone in this party is actually playing Crisis. This is
different incarnations of Crisis. Yeah, that'd be great.
We are Crisis.
Mine's existential crisis.
Fuck it up. Never ends.
I love that setup. Thank you. That's great. So, either way.
Knocked it out of the park.
Either way. So, who remembers what happened? You are all the voices in my head. Probably talking over each other and talking shit. Let's be honest. Hey, I even know which voice Kevin is if we'd gone back a couple weeks. I'm not gonna say.
How many weeks? What was it? Perhaps at the start of September?
Yeah, something like that. Either way.
Yeah, okay.
Either way.
What date would that be?
Either way. No. Abort.
I volunteer for the recap.
You volunteer for recap? You volunteer as tribute? Go for it.
Oh, Steve, you're gonna fuck this up, Steve. Let's just quietly talk shit about Kevin's recap ability.
Thank you. Well, my first point is Ty did the recap last week.
Yep.
I had that point too.
Hito showed up to Doc with a kitsune robe, which he used to transform.
I hated it. I hated every second of it, and I
Yeah, it was like really sus, eh?
And the tails regenerate, which may or may not be interesting to I for other reasons. Then Hito proceeded to ruin a child, and I just have in brackets again. He just ruined another child.
Honestly, if it's not Hito, it's Doc.
Yeah, let's be honest, it's one of the two.
It's when we get together, kids are
in
their futures turn dark.
It's like Hito's like, I'll kill him with bugs, or Doc's like, you want to learn about the dark arts? Like, no, Grandpa, go to bed.
So then we got reunited with Hito and Doc. After honestly, what I think added up to be about 7 hours of not being together.
Wasn't that long?
I'm gonna toot my own little horn in here that I do like the fact in ruining a child we did get a little bit of Kevin world lore of anyone can be a Kevin, and so the little boy Samael will one day grow to be a Kevin.
Exactly.
That's the truth. You're either born a Kevin or you live long enough to
become one.
Become one. Excellent. So after we were reunited, we found a sand temple.
Yep.
Hito then proceeded to fireball everybody, or four of us.
I mean,
But
this is
then
like a
pulled back
this
a
is
little.
like a weekly
Hito?
occurrence at this point. Yeah, Hito.
Fireball us?
He fireballed us.
Hey,
I
just
don't think he has that spell.
because
That's
you're
very
jealous, Ty.
I want fireball.
You got a dinosaur.
wait.
Calm down.
I'll trade my dinosaur for fireball.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, no!
We
Don't go
had-
to
we had
stories
an
about
encounter.
Kevin.
We had an encounter where everyone was blind but me, and Hito decided to just fireball where he assumed the enemy was and hit.
Yep.
The problem was two of us were standing next to the enemy and in the range, and then Hito was also in the range of his own fireball.
That's also a common occurrence.
It is. Hito won't just fireball everybody, he will include himself at the very
Yeah,
least.
he's
Inclusion.
yeah, exactly. Inclusivity.
We then took... We succeeded the encounter, and then we took everything from the temple that wasn't nailed down.
Yep.
Which was not a good idea, but unfortunately we started just doing it, so...
How
Yeah.
can you skip the most important part? I finally landed a shot out of my bow, and it was in pitch blackness, and I couldn't see anything.
I know. It was pretty epic. It was pretty
This is
epic.
Important part to you, that's why. These are my notes.
Kev, it has been
No one else
daylight.
cared.
No, I would like to put on record, it has been daylight. The spider has been 500 feet tall, and I missed. Yet somehow I hit a human.
All those misses and still nobody asked.
Anyway, continue.
I'm gonna come for you, Steve, and you're.
Please do. Anyway, continue.
So then Hito proceeded to give Kevin a medical. He did not give me a prostate exam, and I think that's kind of poor form. And then at the end of the session, I spent our short rest, or my portion of it, attuning to the dagger. I don't know what everyone else did, but I would say this is your opportunity to tell us what you did, because we didn't outline it
Oh,
then.
no. The thing is, you left the temple, then
Yeah.
Hito disappeared again, this time taking Nibbles the Mimic with him, because apparently Cow does not like his neck being licked by a Mimic
Yeah.
constantly.
That
No,
did happen.
Or trying to eat his dinosaur.
Or trying to
Yeah.
understand.
Oh yeah, does Cal still have that dinosaur?
Yes, he does.
Oh yeah, I do. It's in my inventory, baby. And the raptor.
Where you keep it in your bag?
He just picked it up and put it in his pocket.
It's a baby Bjorn.
He just little dino arms out the front like this. But
He
anyway,
hasn't named it, but he's stuffed it into his backpack.
but I will
Kevin.
say the one thing. So after that has happened, you and Hito did head off
Yeah, we
again.
picked chili.
You guys reached a farm of a chili farmer by the name of OLED Fug. So, and you,
No, that is
in-
a randomly generated name.
it is a randomly generated name.
That is.
I do also like that the Uckers were like really on board for going and picking chilies, and Budge felt really bad because these little guys clearly like a purpose, but he also doesn't like the idea that he's inciting more slavery.
Yeah.
Also, their alternative is getting thunderclapped by Hito underwater, so I mean, I also would prefer picking chilies.
So, but you did get a cherry bomb out of this by helping OLED Fug, and he let you stay the night, and he fed you.
No, we didn't get a cherry bomb. I bartered to give Ty or Cal a cherry bomb. I traded for that cherry bomb.
True, you traded for the
I also got 4 jars of chilies to give out as gifts when we
chili
reached it.
jam, yeah, chili jam.
Yeah.
And then you guys had a lovely dinner of pork sausages with chili jam, coleslaw,
I believe.
Budge, what did you eat for dinner?
rocks.
Rocks.
Rocks, yeah.
Chili rocks.
I believe I did try to trade a candle that kept panthers away, but I just couldn't get the line out because I kept
You
laughing.
couldn't say it, and there was no way you were gonna get the performance.
So for this, obviously, you get inspiration for the recap. Kevin, let's be honest, it's going to be you. We're pretty sure there's going to be you most weeks because, let's be honest. Actually, no, that's actually not true.
Ah,
Stephen diligently
Wow.
takes notes as well. I have
Stephen
to
does,
wrestle
actually.
to get ahead
That
of
is
Stephen,
true.
to be
That
fair.
is true.
Myself out, that's fine.
That's true. Steve does take notes. Sorry, I was confusing you with you with Andrew. So
Oh,
I will
Wow,
say that
called out or what?
I will say that just before I went away on holidays, I did do the recap. So I've got
too long
notes
ago,
up my
don't
I
worry
sleeve.
gotta tell you, it's not in my notes, and I'll write down if Ty does the recap.
It was
so-
only 8 hours ago.
Because it's such
Okay.
a rare occurrence that I actually remember enough to form a coherent recap.
It's-
Without Steve whispering.
Right, when
It's
you
okay.
remember enough to recap, it's still not coherent.
It's
like
okay.
that.
I would like to point out that
Last
Rosewood.
time you did the recap, you started at the end, then went to the start, then did the middle, then reinformed to the start again.
Let's be honest. That's how Ty lives
That's the
every
order
day.
in which you did it.
That's how Ty lives every day, though. I thought you'd appreciate Steve, Andrew's comment there in the chat. So with that,
You can't say that, man.
so with that,
Andrew says some questionable things.
so with that, you awaken in the,
Life comes open.
hay shed of Oled Fug after having your various nights of rest. Most of you only need to like not exist for like 4 hours, let's be honest. So, but Hudson needing his full 8 hours of beauty sleep. However, you do awaken. It is reasonably early morning. Thanks for the bits, Ty.
I noticed I have some bits.
Kevin pops out of hay pile like a whack-a-mole.
That's how I awake.
Okay,
That's how I awake. I
just your
straight up.
your head pops out of the hay next to Cal. Just whoop, like a daisy.
I was sleeping under you all night.
It's not the first time.
Wouldn't be the first one.
Hudson has probably been sleeping up in the rafters. Let's be honest, high places and all that.
I like that we
Yep.
actually have to check that Hudson has slept, because last time we left Hudson in charge of his own sleep schedule, he did not.
We had to have 2 consecutive long rests because Hudson didn't take one. He stayed up all night.
No, and I will say that was Kevin's fault because he did give him a comic book.
Yes.
I no,
Yeah,
and
that's
he was
fair.
like feeling very brave because of an encounter we had as well, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
was-
also he
Hudson
just
was
simply
like
was-
all-
He was
breathing
hyped.
he was
Yeah.
breathing the rare
Ooh.
air.
We need to give him some more comic books, man, and hype him up for this upcoming sort of trials and stuff,
Well,
man.
I'm almost positive that there should be comics in his village, presuming because he raped
Yeah.
them as a child in that village. I would have to assume there must be some sort of way to acquire them.
Or it could have been some wandering
Traders and things like that,
some,
yeah. Yeah.
some
Hey, what are
traveling
you doing?
comic
You are
salesman.
like sword dancing? What's going on? You getting a bit of a sway on?
I'm sorry.
No, I'm into it. It's mesmerizing, if I'm honest.
Okay. So
That was so meek,
so-
Steven. You're like, oh, sorry.
So, Kevin, your head pops out of the hay next to Cal. You can see Hudson crouching up in the rafters in the shadow, kind of like Batman, looking down at you like the Darkwing that he is.
My mind is in all the wrong places. I really want to
Darkwing
ask Cal
Duck?
how he smells. I'm like, Ty, how does Cal smell?
Terrible. Trust me, I'm his roommate.
Cal smells fucking amazing. Thank you very much. He's a
Got a-
pampered
What kind of aftershave has he got?
sandalwood.
Hey.
Is that because you're in the desert
Yeah.
where there's a lot of sand?
Yeah.
No, it's because he got new
Oh
sand.
my god.
And they made it.
Oh,
weird.
sand.
Sandal. They call my jandals.
Okay, so
Sandalwood.
as you awaken, Oled Fug does come out and he's got some meals prepared for you. He's got some at least another 2 days of rations to give you for helping him out because he wouldn't have got his chili harvest in without you guys. And he does bring out what appears to be some pastries that he's baked this early morning that they're nice little doughy rounds. They're topped with lots of butter and honey.
Excuse me, did we not have to pay him in rations for chili jam and then he has given rations back?
No, but I had to barter with him, and that's what I gave him. But we did such a fine job, is the point, of harvesting the chilies. He's decided to reward us further.
And you've brought rations from the city. He has different rations out here. He's got different food.
Ah.
that.
He wants
And he
variety.
hasn't quite noticed how many chilies Hudson ate. Because he ate 4/5 of everything he harvested.
Which I will say,
I like the chili.
I will say, even though none of you really stayed up for watch, you were aware that there were some weird noises in the night, and Hudson couldn't be
Hudson
found for a
had-
while.
He had a bad time in the outhouse.
Oh damn.
Oh, Hudson, we
Poor
love
lad.
you.
Good
There
to
may
roll
be
a
some-
con save as well for eating the chili.
Yep.
Just yes.
There you
So
go, Ty. That was a succeeded con save for you.
I
Yeah,
mean,
it's nice to see one.
yeah.
He only took half damage.
So off of the back of that, I'm assuming you pack up all your stuff to continue on. You know that you're likely to reach Hudson's tribe by sometime tomorrow, basically.
To clarify though, so we got 2 days worth of rations each.
Yes.
Okay, let's make sure that I add it to my inventory. so I
Most
removed
of,
all my rations.
unlike regular rations, you notice that this doesn't really have bread per se, like your hardtack or something like this. This one seems to have dates. It seems to have like sesame seed crackers that are bound together, most likely with a date syrup or something like this. You do see that there's a little pot of chili jam. There appears to be a small block of solid milk wrapped in wax.
That's almost like a rock, actually.
Whack the mole.
Thanks, Fortnite. Wasn't
Sorry,
a joke.
sorry. I know I'm 10 minutes late.
I know.
Yeah,
That one.
So, you do have your ration. So it's got a lot more, like I said, it's got a lot more sweets and dried fruit than you would have had before.
Quick one, gang. Who wants my rations? Real quick, Hudson. You can take my rations.
Oh, god damn it.
Hudson is huge and needs more rations.
That's good because I've already started eating.
I mean, I will say, Budge. I will say, Budge. When I say you take in organic matter, your rations literally count as organic matter too. You can actually eat rations.
Yeah, but he
But,
would
like,
rather
other
eat
people
rocks.
can't eat rocks.
Okay.
So, like, if I can eat rocks, other people can have my rations.
Ah,
It's
Plus,
a
Budge
point of principle
prefers
now.
rocks.
Plus, I'm a rock connoisseur, so...
okay. So you pack your stuff up.
Open up like
You've
a
got your
restaurant when we get back to town.
you
It's a seafood restaurant.
you fill it.
It's called
You
Ruffle.
fill up your water skins.
Lobster.
You fill up your water skins from the well that he has here.
Which water skin?
Not the one with
No.
the wild magic in it, bud. We leave that one well alone. Don't forget, we have expressly marked our wild magic water skins with, like, they're different, like, got writing all over them.
Can we fill up the barrel strapped to my back? That's been clean.
Wait, do you have a new barrel?
Yeah, it's a new barrel.
Is that
Yeah,
the temp water
No,
barrel?
it's not.
You
No.
took away the other barrel.
Yeah, the dead water barrel. Yeah.
As Cal drinks out of his water skin, he turns it around. There's this marking on it. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Not again.
Hold on.
He
So,
just turns into a possum.
with all of your supplies, Budge, it is a new day. It is a new dawn, a new day. Do you feel?
no.
Do you feel the presence of the magic of your oath swell within you?
Oh, trust me, I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs.
There's a lot of swelling going on.
Would you,
Budge.
I'm just going to ask. Would you like to summon Feinsteed?
Oh, I'm all out here, except I'm not. I'm significantly behind.
Okay. So as you stand there under the sun, staring up at the sun, Budge, you allow your feelings of friendship cast out over the sand, and you watch as this plated head appears out of the sand next to you. Just
Jerry!
it's like a giant molehill as he looks up and he just goes, "Huh?" As he looks up at
Seemingly
you.
reminding you of watching Kevin wake up earlier.
No, this one didn't startle me.
As-
so I get
as
a
you-
hug instead.
Same energy.
As you throw your arms into the air going, Jerry, he jumps out and he starts to like lick you like a very excited, like an excited puppy to see you.
Nice. Oh, I've missed you, Jerry. I'm
The-
sorry you got teleported to fucking hell.
You watch as he bounds over and starts to lick the tops of the heads of the uckers who are very excited. They're climbing all over him.
20 little cheerleaders jumping up and down.
Can I approach? Well, I'm saying can I? I'm gonna change that statement. I'm gonna approach Budge and I'm gonna ask him.
Bunch slash you.
No. So Budge, did he tell you where he got sent to?
No, he's just been saying yay over and over again.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, Budge, that was you. We could all hear it.
Yeah, no,
I
he
just said Jerry.
Jerry can communicate
Listen
telepathically.
better.
Yeah, no, Jerry can communicate telepathically with Budge.
True, I forgot about that.
Again.
Bunch looks like he's concentrating really heavily trying to
Which
speak to
Oh my god,
us.
it's Professor X.
Which reminds me, that token is completely wrong because you actually have a different spell slot, stat block altogether for him. Give me 1 second.
We haven't put a picture on him yet.
Sorry, where's
We seem to have
I was gonna say,
quite a
where the fuck-
menagerie
not
here
even
now.
on the map?
Yeah, where the fuck is everyone? It's just me, fucking some random bitch, Kev and Hudson hanging out.
Okay, we'll wake up then. Gee,
Wake up, bro.
we'll wake up. All right.
So does Budge's brow furrow? And then he realizes he shouldn't do that because now he's crinkled?
And then he realizes he doesn't have the breath.
He just crinkled the metal in his head.
He just crunched it all up.
Boop. 1 second.
He knows that that's what other people look like when they're thinking hard. So it's like, I better do that too.
He just like digs his fingers in and reshapes his forehead to make it look like it's scrunched up.
Dude, Budge like canonically needs to be able to do that as much as he wants. He can he can change his facial expressions just manually.
It's Alfoil.
While
I
this
do
is
have-
happening, I'll take the opportunity to introduce Jerry to Doc. Be like, Jerry, you didn't meet Budge's friend Doc last time, but this is him. Doc, this is Jerry.
Yeah, as I was saying, we have quite a menagerie here now.
Fucking huge.
What does he look like? Can you describe him for me?
Big.
Well, we have a photo.
There is a photo.
He looks
Oh.
fucking adorable.
Did I see the photo?
Yeah, you can send the photo in
Original
Discord.
landscape.
Was it did you say it was very like gibbly, didn't you? Like
Yeah, he kind of looks like a softer Gibble from Pokemon.
A little bit.
He's,
saw it a
he's
while
more
ago.
grey than blue.
He's also quadrupedal rather than.
Yes.
Okay, but you don't. He's very insecure about it, so you don't have to like just
Wow.
shove that into conversation, Kev.
I'm sorry that your land shark is insecure about his bi-ness, but that's what he is.
Does he like to Doc? Does he seem intelligent? Like if I hold out my hand to sort of like get down one knee, hold out a hand to kind of like shake, sort of thing. Does he do that?
You roll in for that one.
Yeah.
You roll intelligence. You have his statue.
One sec, give me a sec.
He's redoing the stat sheet.
I think they have like 6 intelligence.
hold on.
That's not bad. That's smarter than some people.
For D&D dummies, 6 intelligence would be equivalent to like what?
Like a
Minus
60.
Oh, 6 intelligent. You want a 6
60
intelligent?
IQ.
Kev, you've seen at least the first few episodes of Critical Role. Grog is 6 intelligence.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
That's like a 60 IQ, because like a 10 is like 100 IQ average.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh, it's not a 6. It is not a 6 game.
Is it like a 2?
Like a 2? Okay.
Is it a 2? My raptor's smarter than it.
He's got a -4.
My raptor's smarter than. Oh. My
2
raptor-
intelligence is like beast. So he's a beast.
We'll teach him. We'll teach him how to read. Side quest.
But still needs to learn that one.
It's alright. They can learn together.
Can I inspect the land shark with the intent of? Do you recall how I was saying we could potentially get a carriage? Can I,
So he's
can I
like a
inspect
dog.
him to see if he could handle a carriage and if it would actually be?
He certainly has the strength that you can see with his shoulder mass and his muscle mass. He would definitely be big enough to be
I
able to
mean,
pull.
like the logistics of like actually putting it on him, getting like a thing in his mouth, and like, is it actually gonna
Bit.
work?
Yeah,
Is it called a bit?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're doing it now.
You could do that definitely.
Okay. I was wondering
You
if I had to
ask
roll.
Jerry permission first.
Well, no, I'll ask you for permission, and then you can communicate to him appropriately.
Don't ask Budge. Ask Jerry.
I can't speak to Jerry.
Imagine if
Budge.
Jerry just eats him.
Just ask Jerry.
Jerry, would you be a deer or a shark, and tow a carriage for us? Do you want to speak for Jerry for me, Budge? Just
Oh,
get me
Budge
a-
doesn't.
what
Sorry,
noises
Jerry
does
doesn't
that-
Jerry doesn't understand you because he only speaks fish.
No. Budge can make noises back.
Okay.
That's what I want. I want Steven to play Jerry, trying to interpret him not understanding common.
Bro.
That's pretty good. Honestly, that actually went really well.
And then Budge will have a cheeky little giggle to himself, knowing exactly what he just made Kevin do, and then telepathically translate the message to Jerry.
Jerry.
Is speaking fish aquarium?
No, it's not.
No, it's
like
own
a
language.
whole nother thing.
Imagine being
It's just
that
fish.
fucking uneducated and uncultured that you're gonna sit there and ask if aquarium and fish is the. Oh my god, the disgust. You're getting cancelled. You absolute
I
bigot.
hope so. I could not wait to be cancelled.
Ladies
So-
and gentlemen, we got him.
So, you telepathically ask Jerry. Jerry looks at you, and you watch as he like lowers down. You see his scaly tail like batting through the dirt as he's wagging his tail, like he lowers to the ground, like he's really excited.
Budge, what does he eat?
Heavens.
Rocks.
He's rocks. All right.
Hold on
I'm
a
gonna
second.
hold
Does he
my-
actually eat rocks?
Yes.
I'm taking it as
I've
his word.
never
So
seen him eat anything. I can't. I can't disprove it, frankly.
I don't think he actually needs to eat.
Nope.
I'm gonna
telling
hold
you-
my hand
he
out
eats
to him and
rocks.
try to get him to shake my hand.
He looks at you. Roll
Let's see
roll
if
me
he-
an intelligence.
Me and
Steve,
intelligence.
no, Steve. Steve, roll me an
Oh.
intelligence for Jerry to see if Jerry.
Oh my god, he knows tricks.
He does. You watch as
Teaching him
you
tricks.
watch as this really
What the fuck? I can't
long-
even see that roll.
he.
Oh, you didn't send it to group, Steven.
No, I know what it is. Give me a second. It's not you. It's me. You watch as a clawed
Oh, it's
his
a breakup.
big clawed
It's not
finger,
me.
big clawed hand comes up and he rests his heavy paw on your hand.
I'll give it a bit of a shake and then give him a scratchy scratch on his snout.
You watch as
And
his
then I'm gonna
eyes
pick up-
close and he just.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it up and see if he catches it.
He's
Hits him right in the head.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Doc, you
lands on his
monster.
snout.
Does he yelp?
No, he doesn't because he has all this plating down the back.
Yeah,
of
this
it.
thing like buries through the ground. like,
Yeah.
you didn't even feel it.
As he hears the clack as it hits his plating, he just looks around. He's like, hmm?
Is it ran?
Yeah, this is. He seems like a good boy.
He hears good.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
wait.
the best.
I was going to say he hears, but he speaks fish. He doesn't understand you.
Nah, I'll say to him anyway. Good boy, and then I'll give him another pat sort of
He
thing.
can,
And
surely over time he can learn good boy, like any other.
the tone. It'd be like the tone of voice.
Yeah, the tone of voice is just
Yeah.
positive. Bud, should we strap up for another rousing Jerry surfing session?
Jerry surfing or Jerry sledding? Which one?
I think sledding with the three of us.
Yeah. Jerry, you want to go
Normally
sledding
three
again?
people go skiing.
Hey,
So
as
this
you
is the,
as
this
you
is
ask
the
him,
best transport option.
as
I'm
you
sorry.
ask him again, he gets low to the ground, really excited.
But we'll take off a tower shield and we'll prep this up.
Damn.
His rations or other people's rations?
No, he was eating rations at the start because I gave him my rations, and he. For clarity, yeah, Hudson's eating his rations still. As soon as he's given food, he's like, I'm nicking it.
Yep. So,
Not that way, Ty.
okay, so you
Didn't say
get
anything.
the whole rope harness all set up. You get the rope bit through his mouth, and he very gingerly bites down on it because you do see that he has these serrated teeth, all rows of serrated teeth either side of his mouth, and he waits, kind of looking back expectantly at the shield, like he's excited. He knows what's about to happen.
Doc, you have to try this.
Oh, what happens to the audio?
I was just thinking, we should have used some of that spider. Could have made a bigger one.
Oh, we could have.
Oh, that's really smart.
Too late now.
Let's go back.
So there's a shield Doc,
We can travel back.
you can.
Good. We're not gonna.
How far back? How far back's the Oasis?
About 2 days travel back the other way.
Yeah, no, I'm
fuck
good,
that.
Chief. I'm sure at the village we could purchase a.
Look, it's a 2-day
purpose
walk.
building.
But how long for a sled?
How long the Hudson to fly there? At Mach 10.
No, he can't carry the whole spider back.
Yeah,
Alright.
have you
Challenge
seen his
accepted.
brain?
No, Hudson, we have to make it to your trial. All right, that's the priority,
Oh,
and
yeah,
we can
we better do that.
we can tinker with this a little bit later. All right.
But imagine if you
This
rocked
seems
up
really
with
cool.
a giant spider. That's pretty heroic.
That is too.
Actually, that's 4 days of
Cal,
travel.
Stop making sense.
Okay, here's the sledding deal.
No, I'd say imagine if he turns up Jerry sledding. That's pretty cool. Yeah, sorry, Budge.
Also a good point. Hudson, do you want to go sledding?
That's what a real hero would do. He'd give it a go.
Hold on a second. Did
I know
Kevin?
you. Hold on a second.
I've got a better idea. Have we got a second rope?
We do.
Ah, yeah.
I love where this is going, by the way. Already, I'm really happy
Hudson
with this.
gliding.
Hudson gliding? Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. You pull out a second lot of rope. You orchestrate it into
Okay.
the top of the harness over his shoulder
To
plates.
clarify, is Hudson gliding? Because this is what I'm imagining. Hudson
Like hang gliding?
holds the rope, and then
Yep.
in his foot talons, he holds a man. Is that what it is?
I am the glider.
You're the glider, and someone flies with you. I volunteer as tribute.
Okay.
Oh, Doc is really torn.
This is not
I
what
haven't-
want.
I haven't tried a Jerry yet, so I'll try Jerry.
I'm pretty
He's a
sure
good
we're
boy.
all gonna
Do you
fucking
want?
die.
Did you want to fly, Doc?
One day.
Okay, so you,
All right. You know what?
as-
I will.
as
I will,
Not
Kevin-
today.
as-
I want to try
Boomeadow.
Jerry today.
as
I'm gonna
Kevin,
try Jerry
you're
today.
asking this, you've gone over to the harness and using apparently your years of bondage training, you tie these knots into the shoulder harness
A
expertly.
little bit of Kevin Law that we didn't know we needed.
I want to say as well. I am tying a harness for myself to Hudson, so if he drops me, I don't just die. I'll expressly state
I mean,
that
it
I am
depends-
It's really weird. There's
Wait,
exactly
how-
not
what-
enough
well,
rope
no.
for that.
What I want to know is what is the length of rope you are using for Hudson to be attached to this?
It's 10
Okay,
feet
so-
of string.
It's not 10 feet
What
of
is-
string. It
what
could
is-
be 50 feet of
what
rope.
is
Usually
the
you get.
weight
50
below?
feet.
50 feet
of
of-
hempen rope.
Yeah.
I've got a 50 foot as well, so.
So if Doc is willing, I'll take 50 feet between myself and the
Kev,
land shark.
Yep.
Budge also has hempen rope to use for Jerry.
Okay.
So Budge's rope is used for the harness, 50 feet between the land shark and Hudson,
Okay.
and then I'm using my rope to tie up harnesses between Hudson and I and connect the rope to Hudson.
Okay. So
okay,
I'm
Kev,
assuming.
I'm gonna just point out 50 feet from. So if Hudson is your pivot point, if you have 50 feet of rope and Hudson has 50 feet of rope, Hudson's not going to be directly above it using all 50 feet of rope. He'll be on a slight angle as he's being
Okay,
towed.
we don't
Yeah.
we don't use a lot of
No,
trigonometry.
actually-
I will point
I'm
out we don't
really
use a lot of
interested in where this is
trigonometry in 5e. We don't use a lot of
You're gonna hit the
trigonometry.
ground
Using
and then
more
you want less rope.
You want less rope,
So
because
I'm
otherwise
using-
you're
I'm
just going to be
using part of
dragging
my
along the
rope.
sand, getting.
No. To clarify, I'm using part of my rope. The rope between myself and Hudson is probably about. There might be 2 meters of slack between
Okay,
Hudson and I.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just
So,
double
like,
check.
And
So
he's
he's-
securing
hey,
himself.
he's-
Ideally is holding me. If he lets go at any point, there's only 2 meters of slack for me to fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's tied the harness around himself. He's all.
I'm just making sure Kevin doesn't just hit the ground and then the rope goes
Just
forward.
Yeah.
It's better than what I thought that he was. It's better than what I thought. I thought he was being dragged along. Like Hudson's like, yeah, and Kevin's just like dragging along, being.
Like on the boom, 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 on the sand.
I feel like this would be better if Hudson just flew one of us.
Yeah, you don't even need a rope with Hudson.
Nah. That's not the issue.
That's not the issue. I don't think you can actually carry
really
someone
better.
like that, but.
Hudson's carried me.
Okay, yeah, but you're you.
Yeah, but that's half speed. But if I'm
Okay.
being towed,
Yeah, okay.
I
So
thought-
to move this along, Jerry's in his harness with his double pivot point. There's the tower shield on the ground with the pull point. I know it's got a name. I can't think of it. The handle. You're latched into Hudson. Kevin, you've got your little harness on. You've made sure that it's around your legs properly and under your arms, so it's not going to just straight up wedge you as he takes off. You know. So
A very important question quickly. Hudson, do you have another flying hat?
no.
Oh, damn it.
How much does Kevin weigh though for Hudson flying?
that's a bit rude to
About
ask.
430.
In the afternoon.
Wow.
About 430.
Well, how much can Hudson carry flying? That's why I'm asking.
Kevin is dead, so I can't imagine he weighs a lot.
No, actually, no. That's not the
Whoever
point.
who sins is
The,
just
not
bearing
the
down us
point.
all.
First of all, Hudson, what is your strength?
18.
Oh,
18.
He
yeah.
has good strength.
Yeah, he can carry Kevin. It's fine.
Yeah.
Whether or
Lucky
we
you're
can
not like
hold
a
Kevin
dex
is another-
based-
I mean, if he would, let's be
Aarakocra.
honest, he would actually be. Kevin would weigh more if he was in seal form. But that would be like a.
Would I really?
That would be like a.
Seals
That would be.
heavier than
But
humans.
they'd tie you up and they'd just chop you across
Yeah,
the
it's all
sand.
the blubber. They got the blubber.
Yeah.
I'm curious. How much do seals weigh?
More than
600 pounds? I don't even know how much that is because I use non-freedom units, but that sounds like a lot.
Not freedom units.
like
I'm-
a hate Imperial.
It's 350 kilograms.
Yes.
It didn't seal that life.
Fuck.
Know
Freedom.
your, own, know your own anatomy.
Yeah.
You think you were just gonna pick one up?
Yeah, I love the fact that you. I love the fact that you, at most, Kevin, being an
till he sees a bit
no.
of leopard
I love
seal.
the fact that you, Kevin, at most, you are an adventurer. At most, you probably weigh maybe 90 kilos. You put on your cloak and you're like, yeah, that's warm. That's the winter weight going on right there. Sorry, I can't eat. I can't eat another piece of cake. My seal will get fat.
It's not a dad bod, it's a father figure.
every time, every time Kevin eats like sweets, he's like, "Oh, that's going straight to my selkie form."
It's going straight into the cloak and I just fan it around.
Okay, so
It's like the picture of Dorian Gray.
okay, so I'm assuming Hudson, you take off like first to at least get you and Kevin up in the air. Or are we doing?
Oh, no,
or are we doing a kite
Either
start?
We're waiting for
Are we?
Kevin.
Are we
No,
doing
wait,
a kite
I'm
start?
I'm just hovering above Kevin.
Why
on the
do I
ground.
feel like I know that this isn't what's going to happen depending on the dice rolls, but why do I get the impression Jerry's going to take off and it's going to be like watching two kids trying to fly a kite on a barely windy day, and Kevin and Hudson just going boom into the sand.
Were you guys there for the story of me trying to fly that kite? Was that just Steven?
No, brother.
I
was
did not
just
hear a
curious.
story. of
Okay,
this.
okay.
Okay, tell us later. Tell us later.
It's
No,
one for the
tell
break,
us later.
one
Yeah.
for the break.
So, okay, Doc, you're next to the tower shield. Budge, you are on the back.
I'm trying out Jerry. Yeah.
Yeah, you are on the back of Jerry. You know, fingers in like twisted into the actual like harness and the bridle and everything to help Jerry move along. But otherwise, you wait. You look back. Jerry's watching Doc as he's standing near the tower shield. Doc, do you stand on the tower shield?
No, this is sledding. They sit.
Sit. Okay.
It's room for two, Cal.
I guess we're sitting. Aren't
You're
we?
getting left behind, brother.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put in
You're
our.
only on one speed.
Has Doc just softly given me advantage?
On the bondage, not sure.
Sure. So,
Oh, we're both bonded experts.
So-
there.
Cal, Doc, do you sit on the sled?
Yeah.
No, I'm not happy about it, but I'm gonna sit on the sled.
Oh,
I'm at the back. of
Yeah,
the
I was about to
sled.
say you're in the back. Yeah, your feet.
Doc turns to Cal. You look a little uneasy there, Cal. What's up?
Look, the first time we did this, Doc, it didn't end very well.
You've got your
And the
feet.
second
I don't know,
time was only a
you-
little bit better.
You've got your
You
feet.
left some witnesses back in Ember's Den, and they were quite impressed.
Yeah, well, they didn't see the first attempt then.
Just from the distance, you hear, "Shut your mouth, Cal. It'll be fine."
Cal, you tuck your
Kevin, if you
Should
die
be right.
again, Doc's never gonna
Sorry.
let us see the end
Cal,
of it.
you tuck your feet
He
into
already
the.
does.
You tuck your feet into the handheld. Budge, do you take off?
Doc? You really want to consider whether or not you do that? By the way.
There's a handhold.
Yeah. That's where. So imagine the handhold of a tower shield, right? Where you like.
Yeah.
It's a bar that comes across. That's where the rope's tied to. Do you want to tuck your feet into that, or do you want to leave your feet elsewhere?
Oh, I'm saying Cal did, which means that Doc is wedged in. So
Cal's
Oh,
hugging
like
me.
it's
Cal's
wrapped
hugging
his
me from
legs
behind.
lovingly around. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So
But also, I'm ready in Misty Step for as soon as this goes sideways.
okay, cool. Ready, Misty
After-
Step. Got it. Okay, so
Seeing-
Budge.
seeing everyone being ready.
Yep.
Budge just turns back, looks Jerry dead in the eye, and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines."
And you hear
I use.
you
I'm gonna
hear
use my mage hand to give Jerry a bit of a scratch.
as the scratch happens
boy.
as you say this, Budge. Unbeknownst to you, Doc has given Jerry this ethereal scratch, and as you say, "Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines." Jerry just starts to purr just underneath you. You start to hear.
Oh my god, he's doing it.
yeah, that
It's
one. I'll allow
working.
that to Clint.
It's working.
Sorry about that, boss.
Okay, so
Boys, you were
he's
making
waiting
this.
because you said start your engines. He started his engine.
That's impressive.
Let's go.
Okay,
Hey,
as
Cal,
you
what
say,
do you
let's
think
go.
would
He
happen-
takes off, and as you ask, you
What?
turn to talk. Roll me an acrobatics, Doc, to hold on.
Go on.
You can have advantage because Cal is holding you in place, knowing how bad this will go.
22.
Sorry, athletics
No.
or acrobatics is this?
Acrobatics.
Okay. What am I acrobating? Not much.
This is exactly how it went the first time.
The worst part about this is because we had, we'd spent time figuring out where everyone was sitting. Cal, you feel a lurch as Doc has not expected this. You're on the tower shield as Doc has fallen forward, and you've skidded over the top of him, leaving him behind in the dirt.
He can run and catch up, I'm sure. This is too much of an operation to stop now with so many
As-
people.
Out of the
and
sand,
Kevin-
you-
As
I
No.
told you this was a bad idea.
And Kevin and Hudson, you've seen this as Doc's just gone boom face first as Cal's like come up the ramp that is Doc, just as you're like stop, just as the wind has caught you, Hudson, and you've just gone poof into the air. You've taken off.
Yes.
so Doc pushes himself up from the sand, spits some sand out of his mouth.
Did Hudson grab me?
Yeah, you're on. Yeah, you're. Yeah. So you've taken off together. Yeah.
I've never felt so alive. I'm gonna use my blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport onto
Back
onto
in front of
Jerry.
Cal as you're standing there holding on for
yeah.
dear life. Like
Except this time I'm like crouching, like knees bent, holding
like
on.
kneeboarding.
yeah, Cal.
Like like riding a bull sort of thing.
Yeah, Doc
Like
is
riding a bull.
Yeah, Doc is now crouching in front of you, his feet nice squarely placed. Like this man knows how to ride a mechanical bull. His one hand down on the beam, and he is riding
take my hat
these.
off.
Yeah, he is riding each of these sand waves.
Doc, this isn't the hard part. Wait till we try to stop.
I'm a cowboy, baby.
Cowboy. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
boy.
Copenhagen.
So
Cowboy of the city.
you guys continue on this way. I assume after about the first hour, Doc, the enjoyment of doing this the whole way is starting to wear off.
Oh no! I turn around back to Cal. What I was gonna say before is, what do you think would happen if I enlarged Jerry? That work?
Honestly, I think that's a terrible idea, but I'm also completely on board.
If you enlarge Jerry, this whole operation makes no sense.
There's not enough rope. Already doesn't make sense.
No, it wouldn't make sense because
We'll
Jerry.
try that.
No, because Jerry would then
We'll
just
try
be
that
able to
next time.
carry you all.
That's what I'm saying. We'll try that next time, hey. Not right now. Not in mid stride, but.
Budge, you have realised by now as well that there's just a really nice place behind Jerry's head plate that you can actually put your legs, so you're not constantly being sandblasted on the legs as you're like cruising through the sand.
Man, Budge is in such bliss right now. And I say Budge, I mean me. This is me.
At any point, do
That's
we?
ever happened in D&D.
At any point, do we get in like closer range to Kevin,
I don't know.
or are they like
they're
Hudson,
up
at a
in the
distance
air.
to us?
Take
They're-
us down.
Yep.
No, I'm. Yeah,
I
I'm
will
just-
say-
Sorry,
I
but,
will s- I will say,
want
Hudson.
peanuts?
I will say, Hudson. It
I
is
would
hard
fuck
for you
too.
to.
I want peanut. You have a flight drinks menu.
Hudson,
In
if
flight.
on Kevin.
Only
Are they
water,
behind
sorry.
us, in front of us?
They're above you.
Ah, damn.
Do you have reclining seats up there?
But I do have a tray table.
This is great. This
God.
is coming up. This is,
Okay, so-
this is
I just picture
Kickstarter
like
one.
Hudson's like handing down like rations down to Kevin.
Okay, so as
Glad
you
Kevin doesn't eat.
as you guys venture forth and you throw rations down, Hudson, it does take you quite a bit to be able to drop now because you are actually traveling at a speed much faster than you are used to traveling because you are just being you've just got your wings open and you're being held aloft by the actual pull of
Yeah.
the thermal. So it does actually take a lot more work for you to flap down to be able to bring Kevin within any distance of Doc and Budge. But eventually, a couple of hours pass, like 2 or 3 hours pass. It is up to you whether you would like to stop for something to eat or you just keep passing out rations and you travel for the rest of the day until you decide to reach your camp spot for the night.
I am ecstatic to continue on, but if someone else wants a go at this,
Look, I'm
They can
just
see
gonna
you,
be
by the
spending this time looking over my quiver of seasons. If I'm honest with you,
Have you still not attuned to
oh,
that?
mango
Oh.
cheesecake. That's fucking rude.
That chocolate fudge brownie or
Can you tell Justin I say hi?
That actually sounds
Kevin
really
says
good.
hi.
can I just yell at Justin that I'm saying hi?
We just wave at him. Everyone wave.
Just everyone wave.
Two-handed waves, everybody. Come on.
Hey, there we go.
Jazz hands.
Just
Justin's
You
on
guys
the
aren't
phone to
helping
the
me
police
pick.
because
You aren't
there's
helping
weird
me
men
pick a
waving
snack.
at
What
him.
should I?
Alright,
One of
while
the bird don't say hi to
Tegan's
Again.
distracted, Clint, can you run me through the in-flight like emergency process real quick, like the safety messages?
Your exits
There
are
are no.
here.
Hudson.
I like it because Hudson's hands are separate from his wings.
Yeah.
He can do that.
Yeah.
He can. Like, your exits are just sort of all around.
Yeah, your exits are here, and E.
In
Yeah.
case of a crash, it'll hurt.
Okay, so
Lucky you're already dead.
okay,
Don't
so
crash.
so
We have no
In case of
oxygen
crash.
masks.
so with that,
Tegan, you're muted.
you guys
Fuck, I
travel
thought
most of the
Tegan
rest. You travel most of the rest of the
Taking
day,
notes
and
on what?
you get to see as you are heading northwards through the desert, and the day is passing. You start to see this beautiful
Jerry Mans isn't in the notes. I swear to God.
orange and red sunset appearing before you, as you can see that there is a really nice rocky embankment. You can see in the growing shadows that this actually is kind of like a slightly covered over thing. So and even though the sky is quite red, you can see that there are some clouds rolling in. Where you are, Hudson and Kevin, you can feel that there's a little bit of a feeling of staticky electricity. Kevin, as you look up, and Hudson is certainly fluffier than normal.
With my lightning.
My hair must just be like.
Yeah, you can taste the electricity of the coming storm that is probably going to roll in quite quickly.
I didn't think about lightning. I'm gonna be honest. When we started up this whole operation, I didn't once consider lightning and thunder.
And Hudson, you know that the storms that roll through here, the lightning storms, they are relatively quick. They are kind of there can be some threat of flash floods and things like this, but atypically they come in fast. The fact that the sky is obviously a beautiful crimson red, you know it's going to be a lovely day, warm day the following day. So you know that you're probably wanting to look for shelter before this rolls in, because they roll in pretty fast.
We might want to look for shelter. Storm's coming.
How well can we hear from how, like,
Yeah.
where
50
we are?
feet away.
You have your goggles on.
What's that? Okay.
Do they help us hear better?
I would turn around and say that Doc and Cal, you can just hear it over the rushing sound of the wind and the shh of the sand under it.
Storm as well, right?
Yeah.
Up diagonally, right? And their
Trigonometry
presumably
isn't
20 feet
necessarily
down.
true in
We're
D&D.
only actually about like 30 feet away from each
Yeah,
other.
so you can hear each other. There is the sound of
Depending
the.
on the angle of the incline.
They fucking
alright,
incline this fist.
Do we see any? Well, we can't control fucking Jerry anyway, can we?
Oh no, we have no power over Jerry.
What are we gonna do?
No, but you can relay
Budge.
the message.
Budge,
Budge.
but see, Budge can see.
We've
Budge,
got to find some shelter.
Budge, you can feel this prickle of electricity on your that you can kind of you feel a little bit more charged than usual. Like, if anything, Budge, right now, the way you're feeling with whatever electricity's in the air, oh, you got the zoomies, man.
He's about to get charged up.
Yeah.
Keep going,
Well,
Jerry. This is great.
Onwards.
Okay, so you're continuing.
I'm going to yell very panicked to Doc. Can you please call Budge? You've got your phone, don't you?
Whoop. Hey, Budge, did you hear us? We said pull over.
Okay. If Budge has to. Jerry, do the opposite of fast.
Sorry, we're breaking up.
I'm going through a tunnel.
Jerry starts to swerve to bring the. After what happened last time, Jerry has at least retained the fact that, not everybody likes to stop suddenly, so he does start to begin a slow meandering slide.
Like a wind down for the final.
Yeah, as he kind of pulls you
back around, Steve. You're
as
perfect.
he pulls you over to this rocky incline.
It looks a lot like the chili farm we just left.
Don't get me started.
Oh, we're already in beds. Hito's here.
Oh, leave Hito. Hito's not supposed to be there. Why are you there, Hito?
Oh, it's gone. Hito, no.
Get rid of Hito.
Get
I'm
Jerry
just
here.
immediately into Hito's bed.
No, Kevin! Can't use that image! I'll be... No! I can't use that image for Jerry!
Oh my god, Jerry!
I can't use that image! It's not my image!
For all that effort
I'm
taken me
sorry! I'm sorry, I just can't use it because it's obviously not my image, so... I can put the bullet token out for you. You can keep the image there. I just can't. You just can't drag him onto the map because that image is Mango, who belongs to the Click over on YouTube. So Mango the land shark.
Who you
I'll think
definitely
about it.
can't buy merch for because we went through this last week.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
he does have things that come up. It's just obviously he does limited releases. So understandable.
You just got a free plug.
Exactly.
2 weeks in a row.
You assume it's free. Mango, hit me up. I'll give you my PayPal.
It's free if you let us use the picture of Jerry.
So, what I put in chat, that doesn't happen.
Wait, what doesn't
I-
happen?
Which chat?
Hey,
General.
sorry, you sent me.
Sorry, I'm looking at Roll20.
No, that would be
Yeah,
why.
Oh, bro.
Where did he go? Sorry, was that a cattle truck?
That's a horse float.
Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. How do I unsee something real quick? Anybody?
So
Have you seen Ace Ventura?
Absolutely, I have. That rhino scene from Ace Ventura
so
2.
good. So good.
So, Doc, you and Cow slowly come to a skidding stop. There is a little bit of a thwomp as you dig into the sand and stop. But eventually Jerry pulls over for you.
Oh, my mustache is so windswept right now, but it looks so good. So. Oh,
Say so.
Hang
I
on,
can't
Kev.
wait to do that again.
Hang on, Kev. And a loop. I do a loop.
You do
Oh,
a
we
loop.
do a flippy dippy? Oh, Kevin has never felt more alive.
We're all feeling
Running.
alive today.
Let's see if I can pull it off first.
Don't fucking kill me, please. 13?
It's better than 10.
It's better than 12.
Hudson drops you, pulls the ripcord, you fall for 50 feet, just Kevin dies again.
Let me
no.
tell you, I have Featherfall, so if that happens, I'm living.
No, I imagine he has descended
What's the point of the harness then?
as Jerry has slowed down. Hudson has dropped slowly. Yes, Hudson has dropped slowly. So
We did the loop, but I didn't stick the landing.
yeah. So you do stumble a bit, Kev. You do get your shoes full of sand.
That's
We
fine.
had magic jandals.
What if they
jandals in here.
footprint erasing jandals?
Yeah, they call my jandals.
That's
Hey,
actually
Chloe.
the only magic of those jandals. Is actually they don't get sand in them.
These magic
Hey,
jandals
Chloe.
grant the wearer silent steps that do not disturb the terrain. They can't be tracked.
Oh no, that's fine.
Ah, fine. Fuck us then.
Yeah, jeez.
Okay, so
They call my jandals.
I'm assuming you guys can
I
actually.
don't know why
see.
that gets you every time. Stephanie.
Oh yeah, you guys can say. Okay, so you guys set up for the night. You
I
set.
love that
you set up
Jerry
a
has taken the bed. I respect it.
I will dismiss Jerry for the day. Let him sleep.
Why
in
do
his
we
room.
have to be on a battle map? That's my question.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
to
I
find
wish
out.
you'd said that before I dismissed Jerry.
Well, you guys set up for the night. You go, Hudson. You go find some branches and stuff. You make up a fire for those people because it does get cold in the desert.
I've switched to the wrong Kevin to message. Damn.
Oh damn, the live one's back.
Cal, why is your pack rustling like that?
Oh, it's my raptor.
Raptor.
I popped my little raptor out.
You better check your rations because those little things get hungry.
Hi,
No,
Chloe.
no. Bye, Chloe.
God damn, every time.
She's too fast. She's lightning fast.
Hold on, she's coming back.
Yay! So,
She can't hear you through my headphones.
Yeah, but I expect
Amazing.
you to relay the message.
I did.
so
Kevin, did
Exactly.
you steal those cards, or have they just turned upside down in my hand? Because I'm scared.
I don't know.
Wait, did I
don't
do
have-
that?
Or has Doc done that? Has Doc taken my... Someone's reading my fortune, and I'm worried.
I mean, I was hovering over it. But I didn't
okay,
think I
so
clicked it.
as you sit down for the evening, and you guys settle down to eat for the night, knowing that you'll be reaching Hudson's tribe clan tomorrow. I'm assuming, Cal, you go over to Kevin and sit down next to him and go, so, what's my fortune today?
No, I instigated this one.
Okay.
I went up to Cal. I'm like, hey Cal, want to get your fortune read?
I've always want to get my fortune read. It never gets any better, but it's always so much fun.
Okay.
I love hearing about how doomed my existence is.
Every day. Every day.
Legitimately, for the past 3 sessions, Cal has gotten his fortune, Scotty, and it has always been bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, because I heard last session again, another bad one.
It was bad. It's always been bad.
So,
think
Kevin,
the deck is
you
rigged.
pull out your cards and you start to shuffle as the
I
rest of
haven't.
the rest of you can talk. I've pulled the cards. I will give me one moment.
Budgery, can you help me name my little dinosaur?
Your
Franklin.
your little Kinosaurus is like sniffing around in your pockets trying to find more of the jerky that you had before. Unfortunately, all you
When
have
he
is dried
says
dates.
sniffing around in his pockets, the whole dinosaur's just in his pocket, because that's where it's kept, of course.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm going to give him some oats. Whether he wants to eat them is up to him.
Oh wait, Budge has an idea.
You
What's
feed
your
him
idea,
rocks.
Budge?
Are you gonna feed him rocks, Budge? You always try and feed everything rocks.
No, instead of
Budge
Budge
is
naming
eating
it,
them.
Budge is gonna ask the dinosaur what their name is.
Oh.
Cast Budge speak.
Budgery, you're such a thoughtful fellow. I really respect that about you.
You're a smart
Thank you.
fella, Budge.
Now let Budge do his work.
Poor Budge.
Roar.
His name is Raw XD.
Okay, so
Oh,
while
I
I'm
love you,
while
Buckley.
everyone's going to now get to listen to the sound of me typing, which I had muted so that no one would hear it while I'm writing out this prophecy.
Oh, a prophecy. You
Okay,
say.
so Budge,
Always a prophecy.
you cast out your magic, and you watch as this watery light kind of passes over the Kinosaurus. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Aye?
I hope you know this whole time. I know Budge. What's he saying? But what are they saying, Budge?
You can just hear Budge doing little roars. Wait, what languages do dinosaurs normally speak?
Make it raw, Daddy. Make it raw.
Do the roar.
I love you.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you, Daddy.
That's the best part. It's just the grotesque "I love you, Daddy."
He's looking at you curiously, Budge.
Hello.
Oh, you still got one.
My name's Budge. I'm a fish. What's your name?
You're a fish?
Budge is a fish, yes.
You do
Well,
not sniff a
yeah.
fish.
It's a long story, but yes, Budge is a fish.
You do not smell a fish. A taste?
Sure. And Budge will stick a finger out.
He comes over and you just hear, as he's trying to like bite your finger, you just hear the little metal clinking noises as his teeth are trying to like bite into your wiring.
Budge also doesn't really taste like a fish as far as he's aware, but
You
he has some
do not.
snacks if you want one.
You do not taste like a fish.
No.
Ty, can we get a react on the way in of Tegan making the nom nom noises again? I know it's your favorite.
Can I hear them one more time?
Prime.
How does she make it sound like she's eating Rice Krispies?
That ASMR.
Dude, my favorite is AMSR.
Oh, my favorite is ADSL.
I'm more of an ADSL 2 kind of guy.
Okay, so
No,
he's
you've got HDMI.
he's so the Kinosaurus is looking at you, going, "Yes, you do not taste like a fish."
Why does he have an accent like this?
Sorry about that, little buddy. What's your name?
Nim?
Yeah, like what do your friends call you? Start speaking common for a second. Cal, his name is Rar.
His name's Roar.
Rar. No,
I
you're
believe
not
it's
pronouncing it
pronounced.
right. You need to accentuate the A. It's Rar.
I
Rar.
believe it's pronounced.
There you go.
No. You mispronounce. It is a K on the end.
Budge's apologies. It's Rar.
His name's Rourke.
I'm gonna be honest, Budge. I don't know if I can pronounce that correctly, coherently all the time.
Repeat after Budge.
Roar.
Arg.
I mean,
Rar.
I mean,
squawk. You sound like a parrot.
Hudson is really good at it.
I mean,
It's almost as if Hudson's evolved from dinosaurs or something.
Budge. If you want, my friends, they call me Rocky.
Pepe.
Rocky.
Hey, Pepe.
He also goes by Rorky.
I think Pepe is a far better name than Rocky, though.
Stop
Can we just
disrespecting
stop-
Rocky's birth name.
Can we
It's
just start
government
calling?
ID.
Can we just start calling him Pepe?
He's not going to
It's
know
not
any
Rocky.
different.
Look, Budge. I was gonna say he won't know.
Kevin,
Ask him
it's
if
the
he-
principle of the thing.
I mean, you're right, Budge.
We're not in
Ask him if
school,
he
Budge.
wants to be
There's no
called
principles
Rolk.
here.
Does Rolk work for him? Rolk's easy to pronounce.
What about Roxy?
What about Roxanne?
How about you just
What about
learn to
Rocky?
pronounce Rock's name?
Just Rocky.
Rocky?
Yeah, that's like a cool hip nickname for a little
I'm
fella.
coming back. Look, Budge is pretty smart. His friends, not so much. They can't get the grasp of your name. So, forgive them.
Yes, his accent is terrible.
Hey, well, you know, we just...
You can't
Okay,
respond to
this is
him.
very hard
You
now.
can't respond to him.
Yeah.
I'm responding to God, so it doesn't matter.
Cal's accent changes like every 2 days. It's hard to keep up with.
Oh, so that is a cow.
Yeah. He's pretty nice. I mean,
He looks
has a
different.
pocket.
He looks different from the last cows. He is underfed. I need to find.
Oh,
we
no,
need to
no,
fatten
no,
up the
not
cow.
Cow. Not cow. Cow.
You're a fish. He's a cow.
I'm a seal. It's all coming together, gang. Doc's gonna be worm food soon.
Oh, someone's gonna die. They're gonna come back. Someone's gonna die. They're gonna come back as a. They're gonna come back as a Rakshasa. Then we're gonna end up with a bearkin, and we're gonna have lions and tigers and bears. Oh my!
Oh my.
I didn't know how to pull you into it, Gotti, and pull Doc into it, so I was just like, I guess worms.
All right. So. Yes. So he is a cow. He needs fattening up.
Well, he is pretty skinny.
Oh, is it because he is out to pasture and going to die soon? He looks diseased.
I think
He is blue.
he's like that sometimes. Don't worry about it.
This is why I hang around. He will be all mine when he passes out and I die and I get to eat. I will feast.
He's like a
can tell
cat
Bud
when you
doesn't
die. It's not gonna happen.
No, you can't hear me.
Oh shit.
They're just roaring at each other.
Yes,
Budge,
sir.
they're roaring
You
at each
can't
other.
hear me.
They're roaring at each other and Budge looks concerned.
It's more the looks that it's like rah rah, and then they look at Cal, and then look back and start talking again.
Cal's like, are you talking about me?
Yeah, about you, not to you. Stay out of it, cow.
So,
I
Oh,
haven't even
damn.
spoken.
Budge makes a couple of extra friends, and now he shits on Cal all the time.
No, I remember when we were best friends, and now he just treats me like shit.
Oh, we're still best friends. Get over it.
so. I am to travel with you until he dies and then we share the loot.
Look, Budge is gonna level with you for a second. Cal's track record, not great. Odds are you're gonna die before him.
That is unsurprising. You saw what happened to my clan. They were eaten by the
Yeah.
monsters.
Sorry about that. Budge tried to help, but look,
It is okay.
he's just one fish.
It is okay. I will help you protect your little fish. And he looks at the yuccas.
Oh, thank you.
I will take.
Budge will like go through all 20 of their names.
Although, I warn you, the one with the slightly gimpy leg, you should get rid of him. He has a weakness for the tribe. They will be eaten
Hey.
first.
Don't talk about Spark that way.
Don't talk about old Gimpy like that.
Tiny Tim.
He may have a rough day.
No,
Well,
you are probably right. The spark. It is good to keep him around. We can throw him to the predators while we get away.
No, he may have a bad leg, but he's got a heart of AU, so
Oh, so you want to leave the cow behind first while we get away?
I get it.
he got it. It's a
fucking
science
got that
joke.
And Budge bless every one of us.
So,
Says Tiny Tim.
so he has the food.
Budge has some food, and he'll give him a little ration pack thing. I don't know what Budge has.
You
He hasn't
watch.
used them
You
since
watch
the
as he
first
he jumps on it and starts tearing into it. So
Is it the whole box? He just leaves
Just-
it intact at all, and he just
Yeah.
tears it apart.
Put that down to 9.
I will.
9 rations.
I will stay. I will stay with the cow. He will carry me.
Yeah, he likes you, so
I like him.
that's sweet. I'll let him know. Cal Rourke likes you.
That's all that happened in that 15-minute conversation. There was a
Budge
lot-
Look, Cal, you got a friend.
Budge.
Finally.
Budge never said that.
I mean, there was a lot of glancing around, and there was an awful lot of rah-rah-rahs, and all he
Look,
said was he likes me.
Look, most of the time when Budge introduces a friend to someone, they say thank you.
Oh, Budge, I'm completely on board, and I really appreciate you for finding out Rolk's name and for putting us in contact.
You're welcome. Let's carry on.
I lean into Kevin. It really seems like Budge is getting a bit more assertive now. I like this confidence.
Yeah, he's doing good lately. Coming into his own.
Yeah.
I'm
Coming of
proud of
age.
the enormous devil.
You finish shuffling
little
Cow's
devil.
cards and you draw 3.
Oh, here we go.
I do shuffle Cal's cards and I draw 3. Cal, are you ready to be fortuned?
Please be
more,
good for a change.
more of a misfortune, Kevin, if I'm being honest, but I respect the trade nonetheless.
Alright, let me tell you, things are looking... They're coming up, Cal. So, in the past, you've got the moon. So you've got unconscious, illusions, and intuition. Is that right? Unconscious is the first one?
Yep.
Okay.
Basic,
Those are
basic.
disgusting.
What it
We're not off to a
what it
good
means
start.
by
He's gonna have a
what it means
But
by
that's your
unconscious.
past.
What it means by unconscious
like
is
sleep.
not being aware. Yes, not being
Yeah,
awakened.
wake up, Cal.
Yeah.
Wake up.
Then illusions
a
and
dream.
intuition. So if you're present, you've got the Four of Wands, which is community, home, and celebration.
Ooh, that's nice. And he
I
just
think
made
I
a
will-
friend too.
This one's slightly for God. I guess it's up to interpretation. But I believe typically present is like present and very near future, isn't it?
Yeah, like very near
Yeah,
future.
it's
like this is what
like
you're currently
one
living,
day
kind of thing.
away.
Yeah.
So like your very close future is like this, and then future is like any time past what is the close
Yeah.
future, I suppose. For your future, you've got the Queen of Wands. A lot of wands today. Which is courage, determination, joy, sincerity, and passion.
You know what, Kevin? That's the first time you've ever given me a good fortune. I feel
That's
like I could
very-
take on the fucking world.
That's a very good fortune for you.
But
It's
also-
so good. I'm writing in my notes that Cal got a good fortune.
Can't wait till we go back through the notes, Kevin, and see I never got another one.
At the end, when we're recounting all the fortunes you got one good, 700 bad.
Celebration.
how many-
That could be when we get to my village.
I believe it will be.
We're celebrating you becoming the chief, probably.
Does your... Oh yeah, you go, Hudson.
But I just want to compete.
Oh, so you don't become like the leader or anything like that? Just a warrior.
No, it's basically to help choose the next chief.
So that's what Cal was saying.
Are you
Doesn't
saying
mean you
don't
you
want-
become the next in line.
Well, what if
You
you
see-
win?
Well, I guess I'll have to accept, won't I?
Does that mean you won't come adventuring with us anymore?
Apparently not.
You could just say no.
Okay, this is where God does need to interject. It just means that you are the heir. It doesn't mean that you have
Yeah.
to give up what you're doing right now. It's just
No.
Yeah.
It just means I'm next in line if
You
something
have
happens.
Yeah.
you have a commitment.
So you need
Yeah.
to prepare.
You have to take it if you win.
I assume so.
I mean, who's
I-
going to
I
stop him
think
from
so.
saying no?
It's
I mean,
a
he's
great
the
honor.
strongest, so... Oh, it's...
I mean,
oh,
but the mark of a true leader is to also know when other people need to take on the responsibilities, isn't it? Kind of what your leader's doing now.
I thought his leader
That's a
died,
fair
Kevin.
point.
His leader didn't die, Cal. He's just choosing his heir.
He's chewing on air.
Yeah, he is. He's chewing on air, Cal. Great observation.
Oh, is that like an Ara Cochrane saying?
Well, what?
Yeah, Kevin, you
Hudson
unconscious
comes
swine.
From
We-
the
we
leader
keep
who's
saying
told us
this.
many times.
You keep saying this Aracock, that you saying I'm an Aracock. What is an Aracocra?
Didn't we already talk about this?
We definitely have spoken about this before.
You've said it. You've said the word, but
No, when he was doing the barbarian fight in the city, they told him he was an Aarakocra, and he just agreed and didn't ask any questions about it.
I believe.
We actually haven't had a discussion.
I
fully on
believe
what it is.
I believe we spent a bit of time trapped in a temple, and we spoke about Aarakocras in depth because
It was not in
It's
depth, I can promise you.
They are
And I was out cold for some of it.
And not only that,
Read the
Hudson
note takers.
but also not only that, Hudson wasn't paying attention because he was suffering terribly from
Freaking out.
claustrophobia.
Yeah, he was not in the right frame of mind
It's
at that
supposed
time.
to be
as well.
learning.
He wouldn't even read comics.
He would not.
Kevin, do you want to take this one?
How about I start and then you support on anything I may or may not get wrong.
All right.
All right. Anyone else feel free
Sure.
to interject. So I believe Aarakocras are a species of bird people who typically have wings and they're humanoid otherwise. They may have bird heads. I don't know that that's necessarily a
You're
requirement.
doing
Yes,
so
they
well,
do.
Kevin. You've just described.
It is a requirement. They do
Hudson
have to
who's
have bird
standing in
heads.
front
They're
of you.
basically
That's
for you,
for
Kevin.
you, Tegan. That's like me being like, I don't know a lot about this.
Cool.
Not as Kevin the character as well.
Cool.
I don't know a lot about this, so like some things are going to be like
Okay.
loose.
Loose.
But that's fine. Keep
Well,
going.
Kevin,
so that I can feed it.
I mean,
So
Cal
there's
knows
there's
a bit.
more of me.
Oh yeah, there's plenty more. They live in the
Back where
Air
Cal
realm,
comes from.
right? Air realm, Tegan.
They are in the air realm, but
Feywild.
you do have some in the water realm as well. You actually know for a fact that there are like penguin.
Seagull and pelican.
No,
bird
the-
people.
No,
Penguins?
no,
Sorry.
there are penguin Aarakocra, both fairy penguins and like emperor style
I
penguins.
don't think you're allowed to call them that
You mean
anymore.
little
Kevin.
penguin?
Yeah.
The little
Emperors?
little
Count me on that.
little penguins,
Say
fine.
anything?
Yeah, the little
University with God.
the little penguins. So that you have seen those ones. You've also seen the ibis, Aarakocra as
Where we
well.
had
The
this,
Vinchic
I
ones,
swear
yeah.
we already had this exact discussion before.
I think we've had it out of game.
Probably out again, but yes.
Mm.
So yeah, because you've lived in the water realm, there are some that do live near the water realm, basically.
I assume vaguely there's some that are native to most areas.
Yeah,
Yeah, so they're kind of all around. Well, they're birds. It makes sense that they would be all
yeah.
around.
You
Um,
haven't unless you've gone to like the air realm though. You haven't seen a lot. You haven't seen many at all that look like Hudson.
Yeah, like
Um,
I haven't seen
The
hawk
only
ones.
no, that's not true. You will down at the docks and stuff. You may have seen occasionally a ship with some hawk Aarakocra.
Okay. Okay. So
My
yeah, I guess that's
understanding was that they were also from the Feywild, but
Yes.
I may have been. That's what I had learned growing up.
You're killing it, bud. I appreciate that. I give Cal a knowing look, and I'm like, thanks, champ.
Knowing like in
yeah.
the
Cal's
biblical
like
sense.
leaning into his friendships right now.
I have seen more like you, traveling on ships, typically from the air realm.
Mm-mm,
And I'm no
mm-mm. Not from the air realm. From the astral
where?
sea.
from the astral sea. Okay, I've seen more exactly like you traveling from the astral sea, in Reefport, which is may or may not be of interest to you.
Audrey,
Oh.
you notice that Kevin sort of ums and ahs about his storytelling quite a bit.
It's
You
so
shut up,
cool.
Cal. I'll defend him.
I think it's because he's just trying to get the details right for our friend Hudson here. Reefport's a really long way away, but you know, so
Yeah, wherever that is.
it's on the other side of the fucking continent, isn't it?
It's in the middle of the
No,
continent.
actually, where you are right
I'm
now,
thinking
yeah.
of Cherryport.
No,
I'm
no,
You
no.
are thinking of
No,
Cherryport.
you
It's
are-
It's rather
you-
close.
I
Why
will.
don't you
No,
just
no,
talk to
no.
Budgies?
No.
They've got a map.
No, what I will tell you is Reefport, in conjunction with where you are on the world map right now, it is actually like the other side
South.
of. Yeah, it is
It's
south.
south. Yeah. I know now in my mind
Where it is, yeah.
Cherryport's the other one.
Yeah.
That's
Reef-
to the east.
Reefport, for meta context, Scotty, is where we would have met.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we and Hudson would be somewhat aware of Reefport, I think, because that's where I was an orphan. If our plot lined up like that, I can't
Yeah.
remember if we did.
I didn't see any of me there.
I don't think that
dots.
they're that common here, to be honest.
No, I would see them like very, very occasionally, like not often. Hey Tegan, would they have funny money when they came here, like weird coins and shit, or like regular?
You can't say that,
Gold.
brother.
Just gold.
No,
Money.
no, I
Yeah,
will
so
say.
you're not- Monopoly
The
money?
only one not getting
You,
cancelled.
you guys not use the term funny money? I use it at work all the time when it's like money that is like for like a project or something, it's funny money because it's not real money to you.
It's just shiny items.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
The other cultures don't
You got too
really
much
have
money.
Okay.
Okay, so universally they do atypically trade in. Universally, they do atypically trade in gold, but you have seen various currencies. Like, for example, a lot of the sea dwelling land, like the sea dwelling people of the water realm, do also pay for things in sand dollars and pearls. Chances are they probably do have some unusual money, and it might be in the form of various gemstones, more specifically. So
I think what I was getting at mostly was in the Feywilds, because the astral plane, I guess this is kind of meta, but they ship stuff between the Feywilds and the material plane, isn't that like their
yes,
jive?
yes.
Does the Feywilds use different currency?
No. Well,
Because I was
use-
under the
no,
impression
they
they
do.
also
They
have, like,
do.
a weird bartering system as
Yeah,
well.
they've got a weird bartering system, and they barter for things. But they do, because these people are doing trade with the material
We're
plane.
hyper off track right now, so let's get back to the...
Yeah.
Hudson, do you have any
We're getting
follow-up
some lore.
questions?
That's okay.
Yeah, I'd like to really meet more of my kind. But
We can...
we better do the trials first. I better do the trials first.
We can absolutely go back to Reefport, because I would love to stop back into my old stomping grounds at any point.
Okay.
I don't know about
That's
the rest.
okay with everyone.
I don't know about the rest of these losers. But...
Reefport's a great city. There's lots of nightlife there and a lot of trade, so it's a great place to visit.
It'll be a good spot to stop in.
Sounds like
Um,
a new friend.
Unload some of these cursed weapons we have.
Look, according to Cal's fortune here, he's creating a new community, so that would include you as well, Hudson. So I think
Okay.
we can all work together to help you out with your trials, or future looking for other Aarakocrans if that's what you want.
Thanks, guys.
In for a penny, in for a pound. So
Hudson, I had a couple of questions about your peoples, the Lin.
Yeah.
do they have
Um,
funny money?
Do they have funny money?
Thanks.
Leave the money alone! God damn it!
Do
They
they,
tend
do
to-
they,
They tend to barter.
Okay.
okay. Do they expect gifts from visitors?
Sorry, Steve.
I've got some cigars. Do they like cigars?
I got.
Um,
I also have chili jam to give out.
I'd like that.
I thought.
I'll Doc will close the lid of the chili jam that he was about to eat.
Oh, you do have little in the ration packs you were given by OLED. You do have tiny little jars.
I'll have a sample.
Yeah, like a Beerenberg sample.
Oh, we could plug his business.
We could plug his business. Well,
Set
no,
up
we
trade.
will, because it's got a logo on it.
We could set up trade with him,
We
with the
could.
tribe,
That would
if
be
they
good.
like it,
That would be really good.
because they could
I'm-
supply him rations and.
And help in picking season. Surely they'll send some people to help out.
Give him some
For
jobs.
some
Is
neat-
this what a leader does?
It is.
Yeah, you got to beef up the economy and stuff.
You're doing great.
Mostly
got
thanks
to
for-
start everyone on that path to late stage capitalism early.
And just before we move right along, is there anything we should know about the Leonin that may be considered rude if we were to do it? Might be.
That is very
So do
culturally
they,
sensitive.
things like pointing or anything like eye contact might be not okay.
Generally, nothing like that. They generally do get quite frustrated if you just suddenly appear without actually like saying something first. They do not like you just appearing out of nowhere, basically, and just like
Is
sneaking
there
up
a
on them.
default defense mechanism to just like scratch your face off?
Not scratch your face off. It does make them jump. They don't particularly like that. So,
Yeah, they get on guard.
yeah.
Just
Got
for
that.
interest, can we get Hudson to articulate that to us? Well, I kind of want to hear how it would sound.
Yeah, from Hudson.
From Hudson's perspective, what do you mean?
They don't like surprises, so basically announce yourself before approaching someone.
Is there a traditional way of announcing yourself?
Oh, generally it's just like a greeting or something like that.
Hey.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Just so that they know you're
And
there.
if they retaliate, if they do in kind, then you're free to approach.
Ah.
If they like that, then they're in the middle of something and just
Leave them alone.
leave them.
Also, if they offer you a package of, they have packages that they give out as gifts to each other and people that they deem as as a sign of respect. They do have small packages of herbs for most of the community. A lot of the time, it is usually between the Leonin and the Tabaxi communities. These are small bags of catnip, which, like other people, mortal races, can actually drink catnip. It is actually a calming thing, even for humans to drink. I don't know if you knew that. But so they do give it as a sign of, let us be at peace together, kind of thing. So it is a sign of respect, and it is a sign of peaceful friendship if they offer you some of their herbs, or if they're drinking some of the tea or something like this, if they offer you to join them, that is a sign that they feel relaxed and comfortable around you. No, they don't.
Damn it, Ty. All right, Hudson.
Did you read? No,
I must know.
In the chat.
In the chat, Andrew.
Do people get jabbed? Jesus Christ. Hudson.
As long as you don't lick any of them. Like the last time one of these party members went around licking people, they got yelled at by a kobold. Because you don't lick people, Scott. It's weird.
It wasn't me.
It was you.
No.
It was you.
Nah, not me.
I've never licked anyone.
I'm using the old Shaggy legal defense here, man.
Oh, I suppose
Me.
technically it was Fenrir. I agree. But anyway.
Yeah. It's my character.
How else are you
It's what
supposed
my
to find out
character
what
would do.
tieflings would taste like?
Oh God! Don't get started. Oh, what is with my players licking people? Seriously?
You know that it happens in a lot of your games.
I
Have
don't
to
know.
look at the flavor.
Yeah, I know. I had to figure out the flavor of tieflings. Yeah, don't ask. It's a long
I
story.
just got licked a little early.
I think Sabata's licking is more.
Of course you could,
canonically
Andrew. We know
helpful.
what you're like with fucking tieflings.
Puss in Boots served 12 years.
Okay, so, but yeah, so generally if you're offered to share tea with them, usually there are, it's usually with little cakes and biscuits and things like this, but generally if they are drinking tea and they offer for you to join them, it's, I trust you, we are at peace together. It is actually seen as a massive disservice if you actually commit any kind of crime against them while this is happening, because that is essentially them at their most vulnerable and relaxed, essentially.
I feel like it's a disservice anytime you commit a crime against them. Not just at that time, surely.
Alright,
No, they really enjoy their tea.
I must know.
Tea sounds good.
Hudson, what are the women like? I need to know.
Are they baddies?
Are they baddies?
You hear from the sleeping bag, Kevin, you can't ask him that.
I can't.
No, that's a Cal question. That's why. You're not allowed to ask
I'm
me Cal.
putting it on record. I messaged Ty and I'm like, you need to ask what the women are like, or I will.
Well, you've seen the pictures.
Yeah.
You have seen the
All
pictures of all the NPCs I've shown you, so you can answer that,
Yeah.
I guess.
They're hairy, like the males.
They're furry, you mean?
Furry. I'm on board. Immediately
Yeah.
in.
But just getting chromed up.
Okay, no, inappropriate.
I like that
Asking
more than
about the Polish.
Okay, continue, please. Let's keep this on track.
This is on track.
You're on crack. Leave it alone.
I am. Sorry. I know my addiction hurts us all.
I love the fact you stumbled. Then you're like my addiction.
Anyway,
Freudian.
calling out like
That's a
The
Freudian.
Freudian slip.
That was a Freudian.
Freudian.
Sorry.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, no, they're hairy. They're like the males, but with different bumps.
Oh, you also know that they.
I've
That makes
now
sense.
remembered that I'm asking Hudson, who is
3,
3.
isn't he?
Oh, he's yeah. I mean,
Like,
by
he's an adult.
yeah.
But
He's
like,
coming in.
Oh,
He's coming
I
in.
will
Trinity.
say,
he might not
Hudson.
be there
I will
yet.
say, Hudson. Judging by some of the smaller creatures that have come through, like small creatures and whatnot that have come through, you know that a lot of the Leonin children are going to absolutely adore chasing the yuccas.
Yeah.
Aww.
And he will choose not to say anything about it.
Yep, I want to see what happens.
He's got to let them have their fun.
Oh, but you
But
could
yeah,
dress one of the yuccas up in like a little mouse costume. Run away.
Hudson, you were doing a pretty good leadership thing back there. I think you need to cue into more of that. It was very.
Oh, thanks, Kevin. I'll keep doing that. Yes.
Keep on keeping on. And I think if you need any advice, don't be afraid to lean on us a little.
Dude,
And take charge and tell us what to do.
do leaders ask for advice? I suppose they do.
Yes, they would. Why wouldn't
I've
they?
never sort of seen Shah, sorry, the Khan, ask for advice, but he might have done that in confidence with some of the others.
Oh, that's the approach you can take. What do you think, Doc? Or are you asleep?
The cow's asleep.
I'm sort of like chilling, but what do you want?
What do you want? Have you started your nightly rituals yet?
Dude, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, isn't it?
Oh,
It
is
is
it?
not.
I thought
It
it was
is-
later.
No,
I was getting ready for bed.
no. I will say by this point in the evening, it has completely.
4:30 in the
It
afternoon.
it has completely gotten dark. The temperature has dropped right down. It's probably closer to like 8, 9 o'clock.
Wait, was this not like we'd only been riding for like 3 or 4 hours and we stopped for a break? I
No.
swear that's because
No,
Kev
no,
was like,
we
one of
had
the
the
options
option.
if we
We had the
decided.
option to, and we didn't.
Yeah.
We rode for the entire day.
okay,
Yeah.
So
sweet.
we will
I thought
be
this
there
was
tomorrow.
okay. I thought
We're
this
still
was
making
that
camp.
break.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold
Alright.
on a second, it's midday. What are we doing? I'm only sleeping because I'm not involved in this conversation.
Okay. No. It is.
Oh,
it is.
you actually totally tuned out as well. Like,
Yeah, I have missed everything that is ethically okay to do to a leader.
is that why you were like finger gunning Kevin and be like, "You got this, son"?
But this is
Yeah, I
also
was like-
why. This is also Ty's excuse to not ever take notes.
Got him. You fucking. You feel called out, Ty? You called out.
I wasn't
All right.
listening.
Okay,
let's
so-
get back on track, guys. Sorry, what was the question?
Okay. We're asking some leadership questions for
Oh, yeah.
Hudson's reference, and it was I said he should feel okay to ask us for advice at any
Yeah.
point, and then he said that is it Khan? Shah Khan.
The Khan, Shah Khan, yeah.
Shah Khan, his leader currently doesn't ask for advice often, but he might do that in confidence. And then I asked you if you thought it was okay for a
Yeah.
leader to ask for advice.
Yeah, I remember that.
And your next line is we're on page
next
4.
line? Oh, we're following the script shit. Asking for advice, I think, is something that took me a long time to be comfortable doing. So, a bit of, friendly advice. I would agree with Kevin here. Use people that you trust. Ask a couple people. Don't just ask one person for advice though. Ask a couple, and then you make the decision. In the
I
end,
don't go with the majority. I just
No,
Go with-
not necessarily the majority. The judgment that you make should be based on what works best for you and your people. If you're the leader, I suppose.
okay.
There's no right answer. Sometimes you just have to make a decision and deal with the consequences.
Sometimes leaders also have to make the harder decisions as well that not everyone's gonna like. But you'll know in the moment that this is the best way to go.
Oh, okay.
And some of your decisions will pay dividends, and others will have negative consequences. That's the way it goes. That's why being a leader is tough.
Okay. This is a lot to take in.
I feel like you should ask Budge about the leadership thing though, because he's like a god to the fish. So
Yeah, he's got to have some leadership skills.
I feel like he would be the best person.
That's a good
I
point.
don't really lead anyone. So
Just like
look
I
at all
lead with
Budge's
an iron
followers.
grasp.
Look at fucking Budge's followers here.
I've just been keeping watch the entire time.
At the wall? Is that canon?
yeah, at the wall.
Okay.
Wait, Bud and I think we'll tag team watch tonight.
Well, growing up, Budge was always into school, so we all kind of just bounced ideas off each other. We didn't really have a single leader per se. But you know, everyone helped each other, and we did all right. So you know, I'm Budge is fully for the idea of asking for help if you need it.
Okay. So
And Budge's Discord seems to be crashing.
It does.
It is
Oh, there we
slow,
go.
slow, yeah.
Here we go.
Oof.
what is this Discord you speak of?
You don't.
What we're doing
It's
right
part
now
of
is talk.
Budge's brain.
It's his
Okay.
software.
Am I talking?
His software glitches.
So, as you guys,
Mouth and ear receptors.
as I assume, Hudson, your mind is reeling with the ideas of what it means to be a leader, and everyone settles down for the night. We will take a quick 5-minute break, and we will be back after
is it already?
this break.
After these short
After
messages.
these messages,
There's no messages.
Yeah.
No messages. But either way, we will be back.
don't run with scissors.
We will be back in 5 minutes. Welcome back, everybody. As you have, why does everyone have Reese's Pieces?
I fucking hate Reese's Pieces.
Lucky
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
hate
ask.
you too, bud.
Good. I'm glad.
I will say
Tiger
that they are
gonna go sit
overrated. So.
Me and Ty are gonna go sit in our corner with Reese's Pieces and Cadbury cream eggs.
Good.
Personally,
Yeah.
I am
I-
more a
I-
fan of OLED Fug's chili jam. So
It's
Nice
not my
plug. Nice
Official
plug.
sponsor of this stream.
It is not. This stream is not sponsored.
By OLED Fug.
Hot
I-
chili, so hot.
Imaginary chili jam.
So,
Use code OLEG at checkout for 10% off.
If any non-fictional sponsors want to sponsor us, that's okay.
I would love to say, not even from a sponsor, just like plugging my own stuff in general, you should go read the Perception series by David Parker Ross, in which, if you want to listen to the audiobooks, I actually voice at least 3 of the books now, a third one coming. I read the books of That Girl from Wagga, the character is Stacey Grant, and The Awakening of Hannah Grant, in which I play Hannah Grant. And yeah, David's got some wonderful stuff up and coming, and we have a secret project in the works, so keep your ear out for that. You can find them on Spotify and Audible, so that's just me plugging my regular stuff.
Can this be listened within the 15 hours of Spotify audiobooks now?
Yes,
Ah,
they are.
You can get started. Get started, guys.
The series
There you go.
starts. The series starts with the character of Michael Felker in Jenna Plural Wants You. It is a sci-fi series, but yeah, check it out because I actually really like the books. But I don't listen to me. Go read it yourself. So
Hit it with the when, Steve.
When is the next one available? Because once you start, you won't want to stop.
Oh jeez. They're actually in current re-release. I know that David's also released some books recently. He has The Rise of the Cult of Artemis. We've got Eve and the Eve and the City of Men.
Kevin and the Kevins.
So yeah, go check it out because I love David's work. So that's what I mostly work on of late. So I believe
You have to say that you work for him.
No, I don't. I don't have to say it. And trust me, if you knew David like I know David, if I actually turned around and said it was good and I didn't actually enjoy it, he would be very upset with me. He would prefer. I actually should be honest. So yeah. So with that being said, let's get back to Ignition Point as the rest of you are all having your naps. Who is currently on watch? Is it Budge or Kevin?
First 4 hours is Budge, and then the remaining 4 is Kevin.
Okay.
I only sleep 4 hours as well, and I'm pretty sure Cal does too. So
Okay.
I'll stay up.
For 2 losers.
Okay, whatever. I'll sleep for the first 4 hours, and then after 4 hours, I'll be up sharing the watch with, I'm assuming, Kev.
Okay.
And
gonna sleep-
Cal already went to bed, didn't he,
So-
as well?
Very important. I'm gonna sleep right at the start of Budge's watch.
Okay, so as those of you who have decided to settle down for sleep for the night, you are all, those of you who are asleep, except for Kevin, because you don't dream, you're actually dead. So
Hudson actually said, "I'm too worked up. I can't sleep."
Uh,
2
Nope.
seconds.
Nope.
2 seconds later, he's out cold.
So as you lie in restful slumber, those of you who are asleep find your dreams plagued with the idea of sands rearing up from the desert and swallowing you whole, terrible claustrophobia burying you under the sand, and the sound of anguishes, the feeling of anguish as years of your life are ripped away from you, as all that is left is rotting corpses and a memory. You're tossing
You're-
and turning.
There is screaming coming from Hudson.
There's screaming coming from all of us, buddy. That's horrifying.
I'll send
Oh,
3
it's-
archers over to each to pat them on the head.
So
Kevin, just fucking out. Like, there's nothing coming from him.
Yeah.
Does not dream.
does not doesn't breathe, doesn't live when he's.
I don't do anything. I sit there
Can I
with
just
my
clarify?
legs crossed, and I'm just dead.
So is this Cal, Doc, and Hudson then?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Who would like to wake up?
Has it been 4 hours?
Fuck me, I'm waking up too, bro.
Both of you need to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wow,
where's
really?
my-
Oh, nuts.
An 8.
Oh, there. I lost my character sheet,
Pat
sorry.
Hudson said.
Wisdom save. Wisdom save, sorry.
Wisdom save, please.
Saving throw.
Can't take half damage if I don't roll.
Hey, Steven.
Yo.
Does Budge dream?
It's a natural one.
Half of Budge's story has been dreams so far, my guy.
Yeah, that's
Doc's
fair.
in a coma.
Gotcha.
Okay, so Doc.
Is this
You
Mr.
know-
I take
Loud
notes?
and clear. Loud and clear.
Doctor?
Oh, but I swear half of your story has been through Cal's dreams. Has it not?
Yeah, I'm dreaming Cal's dreams.
Yeah, fair enough.
We dream together. Get with the program.
We hold
Oh,
hands.
cool.
Sometimes we kiss. What of it?
Is
Who's
Cal
doing it?
waking up
Okay.
or not?
Cal, are you waking up?
Well, judging by those rolls,
Probably should, Chief.
There's
Our rolls
screaming
have
going
no
on. It
bearing
would
on
be.
your rolls.
There is- there is-
Guys, I don't drown. I don't drown. This is all okay.
Yeah, I don't dream. It's all okay as well.
There
It's
is-
the
there is
same
screaming.
situation.
Yeah, I'm up.
I'm just always
You-
in the same situation.
Cal, you come to a conscious position with a star sitting upright as you watch as Hudson and Doc scream, their eyes open. Both of you take 11 points of psychic damage as you come awake.
Ow.
As
Who's doing this to us?
As your screaming ends, Doc and Hudson, Budge, you who have been trying to comfort them as you are watching them, you hear a terrifying wail in the night, carrying across the sands. The wail, the scream of a woman that is in so much physical and emotional anguish, as though she's being ripped apart by a wolf. So I need everyone to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
That's a bit.
Again.
Yes.
How long has it been 2 hours? Am I still dead?
You're actually
Does the
unconscious
bump
right now.
Yeah, no, I
Actually,
think
you know
I'll
what?
wake up.
I will allow you. You know what? I will allow you. It's been at least 2 hours, so
okay. Because if I'm unconscious, like it's.
shout out to
It's
the wolves. They're my
okay.
favorite
For
at
those,
gym.
for those of us playing at home, the way Kevin works is he only needs to rest for 2 hours, but when he's asleep, you can't wake him up. He can be stabbed, he can be put underwater, he won't wake up.
Yep,
Yeah, because he doesn't drown.
that's not
He
the
doesn't
reason.
drown though. You
'Kay.
put him in water, he won't drown.
Did
Cal-
the Hudson do anything for me?
Cal, Budge, and Kevin, you find yourself racked with fear as you are frightened. Which, for those of you, because just so you know the actual definition, the frightened condition.
You saw yourself.
You have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within line of sight, and you cannot willingly move closer to it. The problem is, right now, you don't know what
Luckily
that
they
thing
can't.
is.
Luckily, they
Did,
can't
did
see what it
Divine
is.
Sense do anything for me?
Yes! You
Good.
quest your divine sense out, Budge,
Time it did something.
and you can feel that around you the sickening, rotting presence. You feel it almost like a smell to your auditory senses.
Olfactory.
Olfactory, thank you. Olfactory senses. The rotting smell of the undead.
Is it more than usual?
Oh, we have a lot of company.
Is it like more of the smell than usual? Because like surely the smell of Kevin is just.
I'm used to yours by now.
You're used to yours, yeah.
He can tell if it's you or not.
Yeah, I've cast Divine Sense multiple times since you've turned, so like I'd be able to differentiate you. I feel.
Just out of curiosity, how far away is this thing?
You're not sure where it's coming from. It's somewhere out in the desert at the moment.
So Budge hasn't
No.
pinpointed it.
I know the location of them. How
Uh,
specific is that?
the location from them,
They're
you
in
know
the
that they're
desert.
coming from the northeast. It is
Okay.
it is at least within 60 feet of you.
This way.
Can I just clarify? Are Hudson and Doc still asleep though, or did we wake
No,
up?
you've woken up.
We woke up, but
Oh,
we took damage.
We just took damage waking up. Jeez.
Yeah.
Like I got a
I-
brain bleed right now.
I didn't take damage waking up.
But Budge,
blank.
as you are sitting there, you are also aware that
You're okay, Kev.
there is undead also to the southwest of you. There is
Oh,
undead
guys, we
to
have
the
not
east
back.
of you.
Fuck off.
Guys, we need to run. Like, there's a lot of bad men.
Scotty, Doc, can you send up a flare with your prestidigitation?
First of all, I stand up and I cast my armor of Agathis around me. So this icy, icy stuff goes around me. I'll send up a firebolt up into the sky,
Okay.
or is it? I don't know, like magic DM god.
you cleric.
Does prestidigitation, would fireworks be brighter than firebolt? I don't know.
It would
No,
last a
Scotty
little
is.
longer.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Ty, I'm also a cleric.
You guys should have a heap of dealing with undead spells.
Not necessarily.
Turn the-
Oh, prestidigitation's up to an hour.
Yep.
You should
Holy
both
shit.
clerics both gain turn the undead. There's a
Turn undead, yes, they do.
yeah.
If it's prepared.
No, it's class ability. Turn the undead for
I
a
don't have
cleric.
class abilities yet. I'm level 1.
Ah, idiot.
That's the same as me. I'm a level 1 cleric too.
I've told the dead, and I have Guiding Bolt, and Guiding Bolt is pretty good for undead because it's 4d6 radiant.
Does that help at all, Scotty?
That's...
Let's see.
Wait, what?
You cast
So
your
Hudson's
your
just gonna
firework up in
fly
the
air
sky.
and stay away.
I'm just making sure you get a
Yeah,
bit more
I'll
volume.
cast a firework. That's not concentration, so
No.
wait, I don't think this is concentration either.
Prestidig-
I don't know how. Look, that's 2 actions. That's enough of my time for now.
Yep.
Someone else can do something.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Can I size up?
Prepare for battle.
How tall is this? I'm pinging it.
It's overhead. It is like a shelf over you as you hear the peal of thunder in the distance, as you can hear the shh of coming rain on the sand.
Oh, not like this.
So, just out of curiosity, are you trying to get up there, Kevin?
I'm thinking of giving Hudson a rope to go up there, and then we can climb up there and be away from the undead. And then we can range them a little bit.
Real quick, before you do, if I may interject, I would like to go over to Hudson and just give him some heroism real quick, because we are going to need a lot of Hudson help.
Okay, you go over to Hudson and crouch down next to him. And you put your hands on him, Budge. What do you say?
I say, we believe at you.
We do believe at him.
That's a joke from episode 2 for those keeping track.
For those playing along at home, what do we think, gang? Do we want to try and escape rope out of here like it's Pokemon?
Yes, mate.
Yeah, let's get to a defensive position.
You can
Alright,
hear the
let's,
wailing
so Hudson-
come closer, echoed by the sound of thunder and rain.
Fly this rope up there, please. And I'll hand it over. Or fly up there and drop down a rope. Your choice.
While Hudson's up there, shouldn't he look around with
Hudson,
his
you're
binoculars?
muted. There he is.
There you go. What would an episode be without me being muted?
How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
There's a button.
Yeah, there is certainly a
There's
button.
a button.
So,
Okay, so we'll take it from Hudson. Do you want to fly up there with this rope, or fly up there and drop a rope down?
Okay, so seeing.
Yeah. I'll take the rope up, and I'll grab a pitten out, and I'll see if I can jam the rope, the pitten into the crack in the rock and tie the rope onto it.
okay, so you fly up. Roll me a perception.
It'll be with advantage because the goggles are on.
Yep. It doesn't matter.
That really helps.
I mean, it is hard to see up here. It is dark. It is, but you do manage to find you do manage to find a little chink in the stone that you take the piton, you take the hammer, you hold it. Roll me an athletics to see how well you get this in there.
You kidding me?
Yeah, you think you've given it a good
You
hit.
can.
You've got the rope tied to it. You give it a bit of a tug. Yeah, it seemed fine.
I'll look back down, give a thumbs up.
Alright, Doc, up the rope first. You took damage.
I would like to help hoist them onto the rope if I can.
Yeah, I'll.
Gonna be the
Grab
last
a-
one to go up.
Okay, so
no,
you
you're not. You are light.
you pick up
No, I'm going to be the last one. Trust
you
me on that.
you pick up Doc and lift him high. How tall are you again, Budge?
7 foot.
And
Got
how tall are
25
you,
feet tall.
Doc?
I'm 6'4",
is-
sorry.
Where's my bio?
It's alright, I round up.
6'2".
Lovely. So you put your arms up and you take hold of the rope.
Oh, you're gonna fall, Chief.
As you-
I'm picking that up.
As you grab the rope, roll me an
No,
athletics
he's
to
picking
see
12.
how much you grab the rope.
Athletics.
Roll for how much you.
I rolled a
Right.
7.
Yeah, so you grab the rope and you're like, yeah, and you go to pull yourself up, your arms shake a little as you feel.
I'm really weak.
Yeah, you feel it. You can feel your arms trembling, and then you kind of feel this slight slip, Doc. Hudson, as you watch the piton come out of the wall, and you fall 10 feet, Doc.
If I'm right there, can I attempt to catch him?
You can certainly attempt to roll me an acrobatics, my dude.
I swear
Like
to
a
God,
baby?
if you catch him off this, but no one caught me after I got
I
launched.
threw you. I didn't have a chance. I wish it was athletics. Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
Ah!
better than
Bad.
You do manage to grab him as Doc and the piton comes down. You do manage to pull him to one side so the piton doesn't clock him on the way down. As you, Doc, you are swaddled in Budge's arms with the rope just resting on you, limp.
I'm sorry, I thought that was in.
I rolled a 1 for the rope to hold.
Yeah.
Christ.
I mean, it was bad rolls all around.
Yeah.
Do we want to throw it up and try again, or Hudson? Can you see them
Okay,
with your
so-
advantage on sight with goggles?
Yeah.
How many of us
And
can
I've
you
got-
teleport?
How many incoming?
I'm gonna pull out my continual flame torch.
Okay,
Ah.
I can just. I'm spring. I can face step each. Face
as
step someone up there.
as you pull out your
Well, do it!
You're all
my God.
bickering amongst yourselves. I was just letting
As-
you figure it out.
As you say that, Cal, you hear, you see this area around you light up as Hudson pulls out his torch of continual flame. As you hear something behind you, Cal, you hear this shaking breath, a low moan of just. As you can hear,
Which direction is it coming from?
as you can hear the sound of fabric on sand. Are you going to turn around, Cal?
So we're standing in a group right now.
Is
right?
Cal still frightened, by the way?
Cal is still frightened. You feel all your skin on the back of your neck goosebump as all the little hairs start to lift. You feel this shiver as you can hear the.
How high is this cliff edge?
Easily about 12 feet. As Hudson, what are you looking at right now? Where are you looking?
Wait a second.
Well, I'm looking out this
Flaming
direction.
blast.
As you do so,
What do you
Hudson,
got for us?
you can see as Cal is standing there looking up, saying something about phase step. You hear his voice catch as he can hear this sound behind him as you watch Hudson. As you watch a very pale woman crawl into the camp, her limbs splayed out like a spider, her skin yellow and blistered with pus as she is dragging herself over the sand towards Cal.
There.
Emergency plan, gang. Cal, try and teleport as many people out as you can. I'm gonna grab the rope with the piton on the end of it and throw it over the top of this. But it's 50 feet, and it's only 12 feet up, so we have slack. Fudge, if you hold the end of the rope, we should be able to, with your weight, climb up, and hopefully all 4 of us can pull you up.
That's a great plan. You got halfway through it and you're standing on top of that rock ledge.
What?
I faced
He
it.
teleported you.
Teleport me first! You can only do one person at a time, and she's coming.
Cal, you can feel her behind you. You can feel that terror that is settling into you. You feel the cold sweat
He ran.
prickling.
He got scared.
Real
He
quick.
got scared.
Roll
if-
me a
if this is
wisdom,
if this is... Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
Hudson, because you've seen her. Roll me a wisdom save, please. Because you're not frightened
Hudson
yet,
can't
are
be
you?
frightened. He can't be.
No,
Oh no, he can't be. Oh, you are not
I
frightened.
saved.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
'cause I saved.
No, because you got heroism on you.
Yeah,
as
you
well.
got heroism.
Well,
You can't
yeah.
be frightened. So
We all heard the. We all made the save before.
you watch Kevin from your standpoint on top of the rock. You can see that Mia is agitated, flying around very excited as this woman is still behind Cal. She has dragged herself up, her arms hanging, her dress torn, as you can see all of the cracked, blistered skin as she opens her mouth, as her jaw dislocates, as she lets out a horrifying wail.
As she wails, can I fucking just yeet or prepare a guiding bolt? Are we in
As
combat?
You
uh,
can start combat.
we
Can I start
yeah.
combat by guiding bolting? Can I just right at her?
Steve, first off, A, what were you going to say? And B, where are we? Are we all sort of gathered around you on the map down here?
I was gonna say, assuming Doc's still in my arms and this thing is 12 feet high, we are both over 6 feet tall. I can just hoist him up and he can climb.
Yeah.
We don't need the rope for Doc.
Get up there, boy!
And then Cal just fake step us. I would just like to hoist Doc, please.
You can do
So-
some.
Grab Doc.
We'll have to. What order are we doing this? Like, that's the question.
Okay, so I will allow, because you were already lifting. Yeah, because you were already lifting. I will allow Doc to scramble up.
Do I need to
So-
make a roll for this,
Okay,
or is it
Hudson-
assisted
Hudson
so it's
just
okay,
grabbed
or what?
If somebody grabs your arms, it can be an assisted athletics to climb up.
Hey!
Well,
Help!
on that, just for my own peace of mind, Kev was over here when I teleported him. I imagine
I
I
got
was
a
standing
I
with
was
them,
here
or
in
do you
the-
want?
I was
Or
in the
you
tent.
came out because we were all talking. Did you not, or am I misunderstanding?
I hadn't moved my thing. I don't know how we normally play that. I would assume.
That's
I
right.
just moved you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just move usually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just hadn't actually done the thing, so I'm like, is it better to do it from where my token was, or like?
Yeah, that's what I was just trying to work out for my own little plan in my head. So we were all here talking on this side of the fire, is what I'm understanding.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
sweet.
Well, we've rolled initiative, so maybe you stop moving around quite so much.
Yeah, I'm just putting myself.
Where did we land on me forcing us into combat with guiding bolt?
You can cast the guiding
there.
bolt, but it is because as she is wailing, you all need to
Wisdom.
Level up.
within 30 feet of her. I need to double check.
We're definitely within 30 feet.
You are not,
Oh,
Kevin.
35.
You and Hudson are not. Cal is not.
In this cow?
Nah, no one is at the moment. So you feel, all of you manage to feel this shiver as you hear her scream wash over you. Except you feel, as Kevin, tied as you are to your deity, you feel it ripple and make your flesh shiver as you feel that the life is trying to be drained from all of you, but all you watch as your friends seem to manage to shake it off. However, you can see on Cal's face the cold sweat as he has gone deathly pale under the pale green.
Is that an indication of him losing health, or is that an indication of him?
Oh no, that's just him very scared.
Okay.
How does
just to
frighten
clarify.
work? Just out of curiosity.
You have
We can't
disadvantage.
move towards her.
You can't move towards her, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, as long as she's within line of sight.
Alright, and we landed with I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the start of this combat.
Yes,
Right.
so I will allow you to do that because she got the whale in first. You said you were doing the guiding bolt. The 19 does.
Disadvantage at 17.
The 17 does still hit, as she takes 20 radiant damage. Lovely.
Does that seem more effective than usual?
Possibly.
Possibly?
Why?
I'm trying to eke out if she's got weakness to Radiant or not. She's not dead.
Yeah, how do you visually tell that though? Like,
Does she burst into
Well,
flames
does
and
she,
get
like,
hit with a bolt
Does
of
she
holy power?
scream at it? How does she
No,
react?
no, she doesn't react like that. So,
She's like,
She doesn't react at all?
no,
she doesn't feel pain.
just
So
double
We
checking.
also
No.
don't really have a reference point because we haven't
Yeah.
versed someone like this
Yeah.
before. So.
So, however, as I've now reconfigured this,
The fort
now that
undead,
we are in
no.
combat, Hudson, she has
Alright.
screamed. You've felt this shiver go over you. You've felt it like into the deep depth of your quill feathers, right into the fluff of the underneath. But you manage to stare her down.
Mr. Budge, what's your spell casting ability?
Modifier?
Yeah.
3.
3. Alright, just add
Send
those
your
onto
budge
temporary.
to you, by the way.
Alright. Oh, no, you don't. I'll fly down. Going into my adrenaline rush.
Yep.
And
Oh, he's heroic right now, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Got no fear.
He's coming down with the Superman punch.
Okay.
Ooh.
With
You
his
come.
wings.
You come down with a Superman punch. Okay.
It's all reckless, too.
Okay, so you get advantage on the hits.
Yep.
Okay, it's 22 definitely fucking hits. As you come down with your wing and just smash into her, you watch as you shatter her collarbone as one of her arms starts to hang, and she looks at you, her eyes burning into you, as you can just see these pustules popping and pus dribbling down the front of her dress.
That's gross.
Stay down. I'll hit her again.
Oh, he keeps going.
Do it again. Yeah, you go hit again. You hammer into her again. Just bam. As you watch as she lets out a mournful scream as you manage to break even more in. You just create this deep gouge down into her shoulder, which at first it looks like you've like cut it open, but it is literally you have just shattered all the bones down through the top of her rib cage.
Stay down. That'll be it for me.
Okay. She's going to look at you, Hudson. She's going to reach up and grab you. Which
It's alright though, you can't be drowned.
now this was reckless attack, so she has advantage on the throw.
She has advantage, yeah.
So a 24 definitely hits you. As she reaches up,
It might.
she
He has a shield thing.
she reaches up with a shaking hand and grabs
I
your
got
wing.
26. I got 26.
Oh, you bitch! I will get you.
Oh, I'm so proud of my boy.
That's my.
Bro, did you roll a 7 on that? Whoa.
Yeah, so she
That's
goes to grab you, and you rip your wing out of the way as she screams at you, Hudson. She is less than pleased.
Like every woman in Clint's life.
Less than pleased to Clint Tail.
So as she lets out this right at you, right in your face, you can smell her horrid, fetid, rotting breath. As Cal, it's your turn.
Smells like feet.
Can I just vomit on behalf of
Fetid. Sorry, it's fetid. Fetid is the word.
Clarifying question quickly, is Doc up here or no?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
Doc, you did climb up, I believe.
He
Well,
should be on the left of
I
Doc.
rolled quite poorly, but Did I get help?
Yeah, you did.
No,
They,
you got,
they said they
Hudson
grabbed your arms and
pulled
pulled you up.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Sorry. Okay, I'm up then.
Yeah.
I think you should be.
Oh, I was up there. My bad.
It'll be where
I can't
Hudson
fucking-
was, so you'll
Yeah.
be there. Potentially
Yep.
there, depends how you're feeling.
Okay.
No, that's fine. Cool. Cal?
Really don't like the fact that I'm at disadvantage for attack rolls and can't move towards her. It's almost
You
like
can.
that's the whole
I
thing
think
I do.
you can still attack though, or do other things.
Does
long
Misty
does it
stepping
last?
towards them count as moving towards
Yes.
them?
He cannot
Yeah.
move. He cannot willingly move towards them. However,
He moves past them.
What if I just leave?
You
I
have
don't-
that
how does it-
option. You have
I
that
mean, you're
option.
frightened. You're scared. So.
A good thought might be there are several other enemies on the map that will eventually need to be dealt with.
What would Cal do if he's scared of this one thing?
Kill it.
He's
with-
recently acknowledged that we are his friends.
Oh, well, look, in all honesty, I'm gonna use my bonus action to Misty Step, budge up onto the cliff top, and then I'm actually gonna open a rift, and I am going to step up onto the cliff top, and I am going to sit down behind this rock and just fucking gather myself.
grab
That is
your
it.
knees and just start to rock.
I wish to fuck you hadn't.
Question about your riffs, my boy.
Yeah, we need our budgie boy on the ground, but it's happening.
I don't
Yeah.
have ranged attacks.
I know he's a paladin. Paladins can't fight at
Sorry,
range.
buddy, but you're coming with me.
Okay,
So-
anyway, continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna Misty Step budge first, and then I'm gonna take one thing, look at this, and I'm gonna nope out.
Because your rift walk is a bonus action, correct?
No, my my face step is a bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
Rift walk is my main action,
Okay.
and I would just be sitting cross-legged trying to gather myself, not
Is
even
Rift
facing the
walk-
fight.
The one where you leave a portal down there?
No, I haven't left a portal. I've just stepped myself.
Yeah.
Okay, I was really fucking concerned you just let them up to us. I was like, oh, that's great.
No,
Awesome.
Portal down.
let's just jump off here on top of them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
let's make it close.
No one
Cal-
said, no one said the line yet.
Budge,
You have the high
as
ground.
as you
We
watch
do
as
have the high
Cal
ground.
abandons you on the dirt, but you somehow feel this guiding hand as you feel the soul of your guardian watery ancestors as you get inspiration. You were gifted
From Tyrant
inspiration
Dungeon.
You need to say who gives the inspiration.
I'm
from
sorry.
Tyrant
No.
Dungeon.
I did not fucking leave bloody Budge. Budge was teleported first. Budge blinks and then he's on the rock wall. And then I am behind him like cross-legged like nope, 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 nope.
I should spend some of these points, hey?
So, Cal, is that all you do
Maybe.
on your turn?
All I've got to do.
Okay.
For a little tiny penny. Why don't we have the end of turn button?
Oh, because the API is probably not working. So, okay. So, Hudson, as you are down
Yes.
there, you watch as beyond this horrifying woman that is screaming in your face, you see this ethereal, glowing, eerie light. As you watch, as out of the desert, this creature hovers over to you. Firstly, oh, you can't be frightened because you've got, that's fine. I still need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
I'm stupid. Fuck. The next attack on the lady should have had advantage with Guiding Bolt. Hudson. wouldn't have
Oh
needed it.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
she
he
already.
wouldn't have need reckless.
No,
No.
He don't stress. He always does reckless.
Yeah.
I know,
That's
but I was
true.
just like, damn, I should have like mentioned it. It's all good.
Oh,
I
it
just didn't
doesn't
remember
matter
that
because
part of the attack.
because Hudson does reckless. She has advantage anyway on her attacks on him.
Yeah.
So
Yes, but he
So-
wouldn't have necessarily had to use it. But I get Hudson would.
He always uses it anyway,
Yeah.
historically. So
yeah,
I just
So-
use it all the time.
Hudson,
He goes
this
crazy.
this ghost that seems to just be it's missing pieces of flesh from its ghostly skeleton looks at you with these dark limpid eyes as it reaches out a hand to stroke your feathers.
Fuck off, ghost.
I don't want your ghost chips. Does a 23 hit? Fucking I will hurt you.
I've already used my reaction this time, so yes, it will hit.
Okay.
Ghost is up.
This
bad.
ghost's hand passes through you as you feel it eke into your life essence as you take 13 necrotic damage. As it's looking at you, Hudson, you watch as its face vanishes from existence.
Does it go invisible?
Don't know. We'll see.
Its face vanished.
No, the whole of it
Just its face?
vanishes.
No, it's his face. It's
his
headless
face.
now.
You watch as its face vanishes for meta reason because it vanishes into the ethereal plane.
Oh, it's fucking blinking, bitch. God damn.
So, Kevin, what would you like to do?
Holy fuck.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah.
My turn was coming up. I should have prepared that.
Shit on my tits, Batman.
No, I know I want to do one of two things. I have been preparing.
Oh, good.
Budge got moved though, didn't he? Real quick.
Yeah,
Budge
I
did.
just didn't want to move without like knowing exactly where I was going. I was gonna leave it up to.
Oh,
God.
where would you like... Cow, where did you move Budge to? Just ping.
Budgie's up here between these two.
Fully, yeah, just there, diagonally. from-
Budgie's heroically standing.
Fuck, we're all in one
Right on the
spot.
tip, yeah.
Oh, I don't like this.
And
I
yes,
gotta tell you-
Cal, I will say, because you were probably focusing, I would allow you to attune to your quiver.
Aw.
It's an
Maybe use the
oldie,
fire, but at least it's there.
Now,
but it is a goodie, and I will.
Fireball.
Actually, how does Hudson look, real quick? Does he look fucked up?
He'd look
Hudson?
better with a fireball.
Ah,
wouldn't
I need a reset. It looks about 2/3 healthy, roughly.
on a scale of 1 to 10, on a scale of like 35, I probably look at 28.
Excellent. This has a range of 120 feet, so I'm gonna go ahead and far away those 60.
It's a good idea. I gotta check these ranges,
Five.
eh?
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and guiding bolt this little Donny far away over here on the right.
The zombie that is shambling through the sand.
Do I have advantage because I'm high up?
No, you do not.
This isn't
No?
Baldur's Gate, bro.
I don't know. If I don't ask, I don't get. So why
I
not
genuinely thought that was a D&D mechanic, not a Baldur's Gate mechanic, so I completely understand the question.
It is a mechanic in
as I said.
it is a mechanic in some forms. But I think it's like 3.5 or 4th edition.
ask? Okay.
Yeah.
If I don't ask, I don't get. So
Yeah.
why not
No,
ask?
I love that you asked.
Yeah.
It's good.
I rolled. a
You
15,
definitely
that's 20.
hit.
You don't need advantage.
You definitely.
Bro, look at that damage.
Did
You
I
are
roll
advantage.
damage? I did not roll max damage. I rolled really poorly for damage, actually.
Yep.
16.
1-1.
It's fine. You watch, Kevin, as you wind up this ball of starry energy.
I won that once.
It doesn't matter. You roll this ball of starry energy as you conjure this guiding bolt, and you just point as you. I like. Sorry, I just realized I did a Sailor Moon pose. Sorry.
And Kevin does.
Yeah.
Did you spin around?
I
Did you
point
spin
with my-
around?
I point with my one finger. I did spin.
Yeah.
Did he change
As
it?
your
Yeah.
as your
A
cloak
laser beam.
as your cloak spreads out behind you, as you point,
The stars
and you
sparkle.
watch as your guiding bolt of starry void energy hits this zombie, and you just watch as it absolutely disintegrates in a splatter.
Nice.
All right. Probably don't waste another fucking one of those on it. Quickly.
That's not a waste. That's good.
Yeah, but it's like I could have done a lot more damage to the big bad.
Silky
That's what
cloak.
I expect.
Don't say that, Silky cloak billowing in the wind. I just like the idea. The wind's caught his hood, and the mouth of the Silky cloak's just in the
I don't think I have anything worthwhile to do with my bonus action, so I shall just.
Sure.
A quick Fortnite emote on the dead carcass.
Can I do a quick Fortnite emote? I'm gonna default dance up there.
Okay, sure, sure.
Excellent.
So sure.
You can
So
slap
nothing
some
else you'd
sense
like
into
to do?
Cal.
There is nothing else I am able to do. I don't have any spells that are bonus actions at this stage.
Okay.
Fortunately for me.
You watch as the second ghost drifts its way across the campsite to come up to you, Hudson. You feel that same shiver of fear, but you feel this cool, watery calm washing over you, like Budge's firm hand is on your shoulder, telling you that everything will be okay, as its face is terrifying
Gonna
you.
be alright.
Yeah, you can see that its face is horrifying as there is skin and teeth hanging from its ghostly form as it's hovering off of the sand. However, that was all of his thing. However, 10, 15. Hey! You watch as rounding the rock, Hudson. You watch as Hudson, as rounding the rock, you hear these shambling, soft footsteps in the sand, just as you can smell this fetid smell of rotting, pustular flesh. It smells sun-baked, like week old prawns. As he's going to see you. God. As this
And
zombie,
yet I'm still hungry.
as this zombie shambles around the corner and just slams into you. It does not slam into you with a 7. That's pathetic. And that's its turn. Budge.
Okay.
What's his plan?
I also have a mechanic question similar to Kev. With spells, concentration. Can I, if I cast a second one, does that mean the first spell's null and void?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay. Whew, there goes my plan.
Cannonball.
Damn.
Just cannonball
What?
sword.
Requires concentration.
Cannonball
Otherwise, Hudson's
sword.
gonna go, ha ha! Oh!
Yep.
Oh,
okay.
I'm in danger.
Leave.
I'm in danger.
I'm in danger.
Look
Okay.
at that vocal range on Clint.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm going to use my bonus
Can
action
everyone
to
just
cast,
stop pointing at Hudson?
I'm casting Budge Protect on Hudson, so he gets
Okay.
an extra 2 AC.
Yep, cool.
That's still a concentration spell.
It is.
Is it?
It is.
Yeah.
Up to
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Fuck me.
Hey,
Everything I have.
Yeah, check
My
in your
spell
spells.
does
If it has a C, if it has a black C, it's concentration.
yeah.
Oh, that is abysmal to look at.
And you would have a lot of concentration spells.
You're a paladin. Your whole thing is literally smite and auras.
Mostly concentrations.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you have a
Can I-
is
can I-
command?
Can I
Do
avoid
you have
that?
command or something like
Did
that?
not.
Throw
Yeah.
a rock.
You gotta fucking you can throw shit.
Yeah.
Like
Just-
No, I'm very. Wait, how long does Frighten last as well?
This at
is he
this.
frightened?
I'm pretty sure I got Frightened.
You failed your wisdom.
I put the skull and crossbones on mine to show I was frightened.
All of us except for
Yeah, no, I only got an 11, so yeah.
Yeah, you're frightened.
Doc and Hudson are the only ones that aren't frightened then, is it?
Yeah.
cleanse and frighten, please, someone.
So how long does it last?
This particular effect, it is an indeterminate amount of time at the moment. So.
Awesome. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we. Okay. Making sure there's no C.
Okay.
Would you? No. Never mind. Fuck me. I realized it had a list of things it could cure as well, but Frightened isn't in there. I guess I throw my hand axe.
Your lay on hands, by the way, can cure one condition. You can touch someone and use your lay on hands to cure Cal of his frightened condition.
5 points.
Yep. It costs you 5
See,
points.
I was looking at Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
And it said one condition, but it also then listed conditions and Frightened wasn't there.
Yep, this is your lay on hands, though.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I think that's poison or disease, though. To be honest.
No, I'm pretty sure it also.
Lay on hands is condition, is the
Yep.
word.
Disease or neutralize one poison effect in it.
Ah,
I've played paladins
Damn!
for quite a while.
damn.
I got literally nothing.
You would have been better on the ground, man. Just flailing. Just throw a couple of uckers. They're all down there still.
No,
you can always cast.
in their resting spots.
Oh,
You can
okay.
always cast heroism on yourself or someone else.
You pull
Does
it.
he not have heroism?
I think
I
Hudson needs it the
do, but
most.
Hudson needs it more,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna throw a hand axe at.
What?
That's all right.
I just
Just-
like the
you need to-
impression that you've got this grenade thing that you've got all the uckers tucked into for the night. You pull one out, you pull the key and throw it as a grenade. Just little ucker, go! Just
Hey,
Cleans a
he can't-
1-by-1 area that you throw in.
I am risking my
sacrifice
boy.
their life.
We are, and I have disadvantage. We are just tossing this.
yeet.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Got a
did.
one.
Are you throwing it in Hudson's direction?
I guess I didn't say it, so.
No, where are you throwing it?
I was tossing at this fella down here. But
Okay, you
I'm
watch.
scared of people
You
that
watch as it skitters, and you go to throw it, and then you realize you've already overcorrected, so you don't let go in time, and you just watch as it goes chunk, and lands in the sand below.
Lad. That's all I got. That's all I got. I can't do anything else.
Okay.
And now I lost my one range weapon.
Surely our cleric.
Doc.
I look at Budge and what does he look like? Is he literally doing a fucking face palm right now?
His knees are chattering,
Yeah.
and yeah, he's just looking.
Don't
really
worry,
sick.
buddy. Don't worry, buddy. I gotcha. I'm gonna use my order of heroism
Yep.
on Budgie boy. So you are now not frightened anymore. All right.
Yeah, not
You
frightened.
are heroismed,
And you have temporary hit points.
and once he does that, now that's my action, I suppose. Do I have a bonus action? Fuck, I don't think I do. I don't think I can really do a bonus action at this point because I cannot cast Healing Word in the same time as a level 1 spell.
No, you can't.
Yeah. Oh! Guys,
You're such a king.
I'm a sorcerer. I'm a sorcerer now, boys. I
You
fucking
always
use
were!
my-
What are you talking about?
Okay. I'm a higher level sorcerer now. I now have access to a twin spell, so I put my hands on my buddy Budge and then also Cal. You're both heroismed now.
You watch as Doc rubs his hands
I
together.
twin it. I twin it.
You watch as Doc rubs his hands together. You hear, just faintly somewhere off in the distance, you hear the sound of the ticking of clocks as Doc leans over and presses his hands onto your shoulders, Cal and Budge.
He's
and,
like splitting this magic.
and you feel like this magic is pulling away, almost like reversing time itself to your conditioned state before you were afraid. You are no longer afraid, and you get temporary hit points. What's your
And you guys know, like, Budge, you know what heroism looks like when you cast it, but like this one, I'm like perverting the spell a little bit.
yeah.
So
Uh,
I'm kind of breaking.
what's
the
your
rules.
doesn't
what's
know.
your spellcasting ability modifier?
Mine?
Yes.
Is that my? Oh, my modifier. It's charisma, right? So it's just +5.
So you guys have
So I don't have
5.
20 charisma
You
now.
guys have 5
Your
temporary hit
spell
points.
modifier.
Your spell modifier.
Not yet. Not that. Your spell modifier. It should be with on top of spells.
Yeah.
You
The
go into your
number.
spell
I've got-
section.
Spell save DC and attack bonus.
What's your attack bonus?
8.
Yeah. So Cal and Budge, you have 8 temporary hit
Oh.
points.
In that case,
better.
sorry Hudson, you got 6 hit points.
No, so your spellcasting ability modifier is my spellcasting ability is charisma. The modifier is 5.
yeah. Sorry. No. So yes. Sorry. 5, not 8. There you go.
Okay, yeah.
In that case, sorry Clint, you do get 3.
Sorry, guys, I was right the whole time.
Yeah.
God,
It's alright.
I've got to
Good
tell you,
job.
bud, I liked it the other way.
Yeah, okay, that's true, but sorry. I was like,
No, he likes being fair. That's fine. Anything else you'd like to do, Doc?
no, I don't care. You can house rule it to be more.
No,
'cause 3 hit points
Duck.
is bullshit.
Duck. They
That's
get
fine.
temporary hit
Hit
points.
points is bullshit.
Duck. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it. That's all I can do.
And you also
Okay.
Fortnite Dan.
Yeah, but you get those they
yeah.
get those temporary every round though.
Yeah, that's true. Actually.
So you
Reading
watch.
this right, does it mean he can only cast this for up to 1 minute, therefore 1 round?
No, 1 minute
Second.
No,
is 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's a long time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So as
Basically a combat, yeah.
as Budge and Kevin, you feel less frightened.
Look at this zombie right below.
Budge and Cal, that's the one. Budge, you look down to see below you, shambling across the sand, looking up at you, scrambling at the rock face below you, a zombie trying to climb the sheer face to reach you.
Oh, in 5 to 10 business seconds, you are so done for.
off the top rope.
Hudson, off the top right, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
5 to 10 business seconds.
Quote of the day. Fucking hell.
I'm gonna make that the name of the session.
It's perfect. It couldn't have been better.
You're welcome.
Okay. Hudson, what would you like to do?
Alright, so I've got spooky here and stinky here.
And there was a ghostly one that vanished too.
That one vanished. So, alright. Well,
Every time to be reset, in all honesty.
fireball me.
No.
I'm gonna punch zombie boy here with my wings.
Yep. Boof. 24
That's a
hits.
hit.
And it is magic bludgeoning.
Yup.
Yep.
Hmm.
Go. Well, you definitely hit as you bring it down and you just absolutely, you bring your wing down once and you watch as bits of viscera and undead flesh flake away. You bring down your secondary wing, just carving upwards. You watch as its jaw unhinges as you tear it off. It flings off into the sand as you watch as the zombie's green, you watch as the greenish dying flesh of the zombie's brain pulses as it dribbles partially liquid onto the sand and it drops to its knees dead.
Who's next? That'll be my turn.
Okay. I'm glad it's your turn because the banshee lets out another scream at you.
That's what it is. It's a goddamn banshee.
I'd like it noted that I am 35 feet away.
You are 35 feet away. Is that important?
I thought the scream you had to be 30 feet away to not get affected by it.
Oh, she's not screaming. She's just reaching out to touch him again.
She's just constantly screaming.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
but
not that
it's only when she does a specific kind of wail that you have to be worried.
Oh, okay.
Some screams are worse than others.
Yeah.
Did someone say whale?
I'm sorry, Scotty. You have daughters. You know that some screams
Some
are worse.
screams are worse than others. Some screams will burst your eardrums.
Usually when they're right here, and you're like, "Why are you screaming?" Okay, so does she have advantage? Because you're reckless.
Yes.
Yes.
Against Hudson.
Does
yeah.
a 19 hit?
Not if I do this.
Oh, he's doing it!
I can't wait.
How many times can you
I
use
can't
that?
wait for a ghost to
I
eat
can only
you.
get one attack.
Yeah, one attack.
I can't. If I get another attack, I can't use it. It's
The
just
zombie
one
goes
slot.
as you kind of
Ah.
bob slightly to pull yourself higher. The banshee reaches for you as you just lift yourself
Get the wing
slightly
in
out
the
of
way.
reach. Yeah, and
Get
she's
the wing in the way.
yeah, and she lets out another screech at you. You can feel her broken nails raking over the metal, but unable to grasp a hold of you. Cal.
All right, two question windows here. This area over here, Teagues. This all difficult terrain.
Yes.
Second question. Mobile states that I can dash across difficult terrain.
Mhm.
Has to be a dash to
Oh.
get across it, or can I just move across it?
Oh, you can.
As difficult
A
terrain.
dash is just a way to say that you get extra movement speed, basically. So you can move up to your movement speed away. That's all a dash is.
Yeah, so I can move across this piece of piss then.
Yes, but you do
I
have to
think
go
with,
around. You can't go across. You're making a leap to get across to the tip of the other one.
With mobile, like, I think it's if you use the dash action. Is that what you're getting at?
So
That's what it's asking.
the exact wording is your speed is increased by 10 feet. You can dash on difficult terrain without malus. You don't provoke opportunity attacks in melee. So
Is that an action or what? I don't know.
No, it's
No,
his
it's a
magic
feat.
item. You got the feat. Okay.
Yeah, that's my feet mobile.
Yeah, no,
Nice
then
feat.
that's fine. Basically, what it means is when you're making your dash action across difficult terrain, because I don't think you can dash on difficult terrain. I'd need to double check this after session. But usually, what it means is when you're crossing difficult terrain, usually you have half movement speed. I would assume that is you are not impacted by difficult terrain.
So how much would it
You're
cost
saying
you to
he would have to jump?
Well, if he goes straight across, yeah, unless he actually, goes from where
Like
he
wiggles
is.
around the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He can't
what
walk.
do we-
He can't walk through your square, Kevin.
To get to the tip from where I am, it's 25 feet. It would be 30 for you, Cal. Because
Yeah.
you're 5 feet further away from me.
So I'd be doing that.
Gonna-
That's his full movement.
diagonal there. And to get to the very tip, you need one more square diagonal.
That is nowhere near my full movement, Scotty, if I'm honest with you.
Oh
Yeah.
shit! Yeah, you're faster than us.
Uh,
I forget.
I believe as a Spring Eladrin he has 35, and then because he's taken the feat, he's now got 55.
Damn, son, you can run a lot,
I have indeed got legs.
and you're a rogue too, so you can like
Cunning action.
bonus
Honor-
action
This
dash. and-
this
Yeah.
this just reminded me of there's an episode of Bluey called Army, and the character in it called Jack. He goes, they're like, "Quick, we have to run!" And that's a moment where Jack Russell goes, "If there's one thing I'm good at, I'm a Jack Russell, and I run!" And he's just like, "Bro!"
That's Ty.
But this is the thing. I will say this, Scotty. The thing is that Jack is actually the ADHD coded character too. I don't sit still well, and I don't listen. I don't always remember things, and and it's such a great episode, by the way. Bluey's great. Watch Bluey.
I have watched Bluey, yes. I do enjoy Bluey. So my question is, also, how does my quiver work? Do I pick a season and go with it, or
How about for the simplicity, we have your season follow you. Your season.
Sweet, that is super easy. Let me just double check what that is.
Awesome. Winter at the moment.
No, it's spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd had another rest.
Is the blue outline spring?
It's green.
Outline.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
I'm gonna.
can see it there. Oh, you rolled again. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I am gonna make my way down here to this ledge using, some movement.
Yeah.
I am then gonna hit this bitch here. Because Hudson's fighting her, I get advantage on my attack, which you watch
Make
now that I've
attack.
pointed that out. I'm not gonna need it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit her with a spring arrow, which means that I'm gonna hit her with a bramble of vines.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And,
Yeah.
So she has to, on a hit, the bramble wrap around the target and deal an extra 1d10 piercing damage. The target must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or be restrained by the bramble until the end of my next turn.
Gotta move it. I can't see her hit points because.
Mate, these are good arrows.
So she's restrained, is she? Or she has to make a strength saving throw. Got it.
And I get to do 1d10 of damage. Come on. Can't complain with mid-range.
She lets out a scream as you see Hudson as the arrow hits her, and you watch a spring of vines burst from the arrow itself, wrapping itself around her. She has to make that strength save on a hit.
1 second, and I'll. The target must succeed on a DC 15 strength saving throw or be restrained by the bramble on a hit until the end of my next turn.
You're rooted.
She had got a minus nat 4, so
Awesome. And then I am going to probably regret this, but I'm going to use my bonus action to throw my dagger.
Why are you gonna regret that?
no,
'Cause
you
normally I
hit.
don't land that.
As you
Oh.
take out your dagger with a flourish, Cal, you throw it. You watch as it lodges firmly right between her eyeballs burying into her brain. You watch as she starts to let out a scream that just ruptures from her throat and echoes out in a choking gurgle.
He doesn't get the sneak, remember?
He doesn't get the sneak, it doesn't matter.
Mm.
18 hits, man.
Yeah,
18
but
definitely.
I'm saying for the damage.
He gets 6.
Doesn't
instead
matter. It doesn't matter. She had 3 hit points left.
Fair enough.
Keep going.
So she's
Let me have
super
my
dead.
moment.
Is that what you're saying? She's super dead.
She's super dead as you watch
I love
as she
Wait, is she
collapses.
dead?
She's dead. She
Dead again.
collapses into the sand
Dead.
behind her.
Dead
She collapses into the sand behind. She collapses onto the sand behind her, and you watch as all of her flesh starts to rot as the pustules burst and melt into
Really
the
wish you'd
sand.
Stop doing that. It's fucking disgusting.
Just quickly.
I want to know. Oh yeah.
Just
you go.
quickly, and I might hate saying, but Cal, what's your normal movement speed again? Was it 55?
40.
40.
Oh,
When
so
you're just
your
normally
movement speed is
walking
actually
across
60 feet.
difficult terrain. Is it still halved?
No.
No,
No,
but
the
he's got
mobile
mobile.
speed.
Yeah, but mobile says when dashing.
And
No,
Dan,
we
That's what we went
through
for.
it.
Yeah, but if he had to dash,
moving.
yeah, but you would still have to use cunning action, which is
I
your
didn't
bonus
dash.
action.
I didn't dash across it. I
You
didn't
didn't
have
dash
to
though.
dash.
But
He didn't
even
have to.
when- Okay, that's what I was
But-
asking. Even
but-
when halved, did you still have enough movement?
One
I'm not halved.
No. One thing I do have to check. I get where you're coming from, Steve. I'll just check
I
something.
don't
The-
think
the-
mobile
Take
stops.
to that specific instance, Stephen, without researching it, is he just moving is fine, not Tegan's gonna look it up after this and come back with the actual content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
If
fine.
dashing
I was
means-
just checking from my own confusion.
Yeah, that's fine.
Speaking
So
of
that-
you, Steve,
just in
I
your
am
mind,
Because normally when
Like-
something specifies an action that's in the game, it's actually saying when that action occurs.
That's
Yeah.
why. Yeah,
That's
that's
why
why
I
I
was confused.
asked before I moved.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wanted to double check, but
And
yeah.
so many words were said and I got lost.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
So effectively-
We'll
Yeah,
check it.
you might-
We'll check it
yeah,
after.
yeah,
We'll check it after. It's
Yeah.
fine. We'll check it after. Either way, fine. However, so as that happens, Cal, as you are elating in the victory of taking down this pustular, disgusting woman corpse on the ground next to Hudson.
She's not a baddie.
Kevin, you get this eerie sense that you're being watched, like there is breath tickling on your neck.
That's hot.
Oh, excellent.
Uh
Quick question. I'm no longer afraid, correct?
You are no longer
I
afraid.
think you are.
You do.
Oh no, he's not.
However, nope, you can't. Okay, you are cool.
You are cool, Kevin.
No,
you have
I'm
some
checking
glasses.
something.
Oh, did the chick that caused the fear? She's almost dead.
Yep, I still need
That's
another
right.
wisdom saving
Yeah.
throw, Kevin.
Because it's a different creature.
Yep.
Okay. Wisdom.
Oh.
2. Can I use my inspo?
No, for this particular thing, no.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
No reason at all. but
no, yeah, sure. You can certainly try. You can use your inspiration if you would like to.
Is it gonna make a fucking difference?
Well, if you use your inspiration, you can roll again and see what you get.
I thought I'd just get
Oh, the advantage?
on that. Do we want to just take it at that, or would
Yeah,
you like
I'm
to
happy
roll
for you to
again and
just take the
that?
advantage either way you save. So
Okay. Well, I'll just for simplicity's sake, I'll just take the advantage
Okay.
on that roll retroactively.
So you are not afraid, however, it reaches out a hand and tries to touch you. Does an 11 hit?
Gross.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So, all good. Kevin, you can turn around and...
Tell it consent. It needs consent.
It
Before
does
it touches you.
It is your
Before you
turn.
touch anyone,
This is my no-no square.
It is your
I'm
turn.
not very happy with that, so I'm going to. Oh, actually, there's not much I can do for Hudson. Sorry.
He's okay. He's okay.
Unfortunately, I shall guiding bolt this thing right in front of me.
Certainly.
At a
Cal,
9.
Tyrant Dungeon has gifted you inspiration.
Me?
Yes.
Oh, God, love them.
Does Budge being here count as
No, it
having a?
no.
Well, your questions seem to be answered with a no at the moment, dude.
Oh, I know.
Kevin.
You're asking for advantage, I'm assuming. It doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Yeah.
It's fine.
However,
Who are you targeting?
your guiding bolt.
If you're not a rogue, it has to be directly opposite. So if I was
Yeah.
right,
He is
now-
a rogue.
Oh, you are a rogue.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Actually-
I am a rogue.
Actually, yeah. Then you do. You get your sneak attack on it.
I totally forgot about the first half of your
Which
character.
counts as advantage.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attacks
Oh, no.
only with a finesse weapon.
Oh, there you go. You got to use a weapon.
I
Finesse
can't use a
weapon or
spell,
ranged weapon, I think it is.
so
Yes.
therefore cannot use a spell.
No, you cannot. Your guiding bolt glances past it onto the stone, and you watch as there is a glittery, starry splatter before it vanishes.
Man, my character fucking sucks. I've not picked two good classes to have together. They do not meld well at all.
They do,
Eh.
just later on.
Anything else you would like,
Yeah.
Kevin?
Do I get cunning action, throw dagger,
If it's
or
a bonus,
use dagger attack?
if it's a bonus action, yeah.
Any of the feats you had before, you still have.
Yeah.
Just because you're multi-class doesn't mean you lost your bonus attack and shit like that. You still have your cunning actions to disengage and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Okay, let me tell you, I don't have a dagger equipped apparently, so we'll just ignore that.
Oh.
I have a dagger in my inventory, and there's a tick next to it, but I don't have the attack available to me.
Weird.
It's because I have too many spells, so it just condenses it.
Okay.
It's alright, I'll just ignore that.
Okay. So that's it.
That is the lot.
Okay. The ghost down here, Hudson, is going to attempt to grab you.
Stop it.
Whoop. I also need. Oh, you still can't be fucking frightened. Jesus! Jesus. I'm guessing a 13 definitely doesn't hit you.
Nope.
Uh,
I can't be frightened. I'm a hero.
It's okay. It is going to turn ethereal. Budge.
Okay. The one just below me, is he still down?
Yeah, he's still trying to get up to you guys.
Okay. I'm gonna quickly turn around to Doc and Kevin and be like, "You guys got this thing?
Yeah.
Can you guys handle this?"
I'm out of
Go for it,
but
Butch.
sure.
Okay. Fudge is gonna have fun then. And Fudge is gonna jump down, his sword in two hands, and this is when I'm using the fucking spell I was given before. Fucking
Bury him.
RKO out of nowhere and swing down.
Deegan's rolling her damage dice.
You are
Yeah,
12 feet
I'm
off.
well aware I was gonna get full damage.
Yeah.
I was gonna do it my first turn if I wasn't frightened.
You
I was
take
just gonna jump
you
down.
take 2 points of fall damage as you jump
fine.
down to try and crush this thing. Roll your attack. You hit
15.
as you land on top of him.
And also,
Does-
I'm not necessarily casting this yet because it's in my core page. I can't tell if it's concentration or not. It's just regular smite. It doesn't tell me.
No
So,
concentration.
No,
that's
not on smite.
That's fine.
It's an augment to your
Cool.
attack.
Yeah, just when I.
Is that a
hit,
divine
I-
smite? Yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say as well, like, I feel like gravity adds to the attack.
I'll add a d6 then for the attack, so he takes an additional 4 damage from Budge landing on him.
9 radiant.
Budge,
He's taken-
as you
he's
jump
taken
down,
fucking 25 damage.
Budge, as you jump,
And I know for a fact they have less than 16.
yeah, as you jump down with a sword, you wield your sword. You feel the weight and power of the ocean behind it as you drive it down. Your feet find the shoulder of this zombie, just shearing half of it in, completely down as it condenses down like a slinky, and you bring your sword down and just turn the rest to paste.
Express delivery, bitch.
That's what 5
Super-
business seconds look like.
Super Express.
Okay, and how much movement does jumping down actually? Oh, yeah, it costs me.
It
it-
doesn't.
Okay, cool. In that case, since I'm here, I can see one in the distance. Where's my measuring thing?
Did this one disengage? Or did this one turn invisible, by the way?
Hey,
I thought
Steve,
you said
while,
you did.
No,
while
no,
you're
that one's
measuring,
not
you wanna know
invisible.
a fun little fact.
Yeah.
Out of the 4 things I read about the dash feat, 2 people said, yeah, it works how we said. 2 people said, no, it doesn't work how we said. So that was super fun.
Welcome to D&D
Enough.
rules.
No
It
way.
really changes depending on the DM.
So we're back to square one, Steve.
Okay, so Budge, you start to
don't really care. I was just trying to
Budge, you start
get
to
my
amble
iPad
your
off.
way across to the other zombie. Doc, what
Yeah.
would you like to do?
Oh shit, it's my turn. All right. Well, I will. Where's? Oh, okay. First question: has Hudson used his shield this round? Do I remember, Hudson, if you've used it?
I think I did.
You did at the top of the round.
Basically, I'm saying, do you have a reaction? You do. You
No,
don't.
I don't.
All right, that's okay. So I'll
I have one, but it's dashing blink. Does that help at all?
Huh?
I have a reaction. It's dashing blink. Does that help at all?
No, not really. I'm gonna then,
Don't you
in that
dash in
case, just cast number one. Who's actually hurt? First of all,
That's a
not really many people.
You're looking
Mainly
around.
just Hudson.
You're looking around. Hudson's looking a little banged up.
Been smacked a bit.
Yeah, just a little
Kevin's
bit.
suit seems to still be fresh pressed. Kind of weird.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame on this Zombo right here, and then I'm gonna move up next to.
The ghost.
Yeah, sorry, the Ghost.
Yeah.
Sacred Flame on that one. So
Okay.
DC 16 Dex save.
Yep. Got a
Alright.
19.
Fuck them.
Okay.
All right. And then I guess I'm just gonna.
I'm just like, fuck them.
Yep.
My ghost sees your Hudson and goes, fuck you.
Well, I'm gonna come up in the ghost face and say, "You are one ugly bitch.
Okay.
I bet you looked even worse when you were alive."
Vicious
Fucking
mockery.
Christ.
I can't really vicious mock, but I'm attempting to just get its attention.
Okay, so it's looking at you, Doc. Sure. Cool.
That's it.
Okay. Mr. Zomble Fun Times is going to see you running your way across the sand at Budge. Just chung, 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 chung,
It's
chung,
really
chung,
happy
chung.
jog after what I just
Yeah,
did.
it's a bit jovial. It doesn't realize the danger it's in.
Don't run towards Budge. Does Budge not have an aura of fear?
The zombie runs towards you, Budge, and tries to get up in your face. And he is aiming for you, but he is moving slow. It's a slow amble. It's like, because it's jogging, you're kind of got this slow, jovial jog across the sand. This zombie is slowly ambling its way towards you. If so, like
It's
Hudson,
a slow motion romantic scene.
yeah, Hudson looks across, and that's exactly what this looks like. Hudson.
Hudson's confused. What's going on here?
Alrighty.
It's berries, huh? Cool.
Yep.
Hudson, the ghost that was next to you has vanished.
Disrespectful.
I look around. I think this one up here is the ghost.
Yep,
So I will fly up and smack that one.
yep. You fly up and go to smack the ghost.
She's dead.
What's the range on a short bow?
60? 90?
You
Is
hammer.
it 30 and 60? Just
You-
look it up.
30, 60.
You hammer down Hudson with your attacks, hitting its wings, hitting it with your wings.
Yep.
As you watch as you slash your wings through, trying to bludgeon pieces off, and you watch as your wings go through and the magic of your wings cut through it. You watch as pieces just poof off and vanish. Fuck.
Don't run away again.
Okay. Cal, I'm assuming that's it?
Yep.
Cal.
I've seen Budge destroy one of these already. I'm trying to look at.
You snipe it from a distance and it just dies in front of Budge.
Someone's gonna.
I'm gonna use my phase step to come here by Budgery Boy,
Okay.
and yeah, I'm gonna hit this thing with an arrow. I should
Okay.
kill it in one hit if I even land it, Steve.
Oh,
My
you
track-
are absolutely going to.
Dude, my track record is not fucking good. I don't like this.
A 16. You pull out your arrow. You didn't need to get that close, but okay. You pull out your bow and arrow as you shoot at close range. Here, motherfucker, dodge this.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Hal's not very confident in his ability to use the bow, so he likes to get
So-
as close as possible.
Budge, you watch as Cal mysteriously appears out of the shadows next to you. You watch as he brings down the bow, lines it up with this glimmering arrow. Let's go at point blank range, and you just watch as it hits the zombie fair between the eyes. It staggers mid step and just falls into face down into the sand.
I would like to go. Budge, it's still moving.
It's moving because it's got your arrow embedded in its nervous system.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
And you watch as a whole heap of green vines kind of come out where its ears are.
I'd like to preface that was not a magic arrow.
I know, but we can flavor text that part.
We can. I just wanted to make sure I'm not here burning through
It's all of the brainworms trying to escape whatever's in the arrow. Anything else?
Oh, I shouldn't have used my Misty Step. I could have Misty Step Budge straight back into that other ghost.
Oh,
No,
do
I've
that.
got
Please
nothing
do
else to
that.
I can't. I use my use Space Step to get down here.
Okay. So, meanwhile, the ghost, unhappy that you are using your wings to slice pieces of it, Hudson, turns and looks at you as the ghost phases through you. Make me a charisma save.
Oh, shite.
We forgot ghosts can do that.
Possession, motherfucker. Possession's what, 1/10 of the law?
Shoot. Does he succeed, Tegan?
I slammed the table and did it again.
No, we're taking the
Oh,
second one. 19.
Hudson.
It's got a DC of 1, right?
It's got a
Hudson,
1 DC.
Hudson, you feel your body
Guys, we
jerk.
Fucked up.
You feel your body jerk as you can see almost outside of yourself as your arms jerkily start to move of their own volition. You are currently possessed.
Oh. Oh.
And all of a sudden, as you feel that focus surging through your body, you look at Kevin and know that he needs to die.
Not again.
I'm kind of glad that I'm down here with you now.
I would like to say that I insulted the ghost last turn. So does it not give a shit about that?
It's more annoyed that it had huge pieces carved out of it by fucking magical wings.
That's true.
Kevin!
And honestly, if it possessed Doc, it wouldn't be too hard to kill. He's already on death.
Watch out,
on the
he's
door.
jerking.
So do I get to kill Kevin?
You
I
get
don't know what to do here.
Yeah, on your turn, you are wanting to take out the party.
Is he like a marionette sort of thing right now? Like,
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
that's so
But
gross.
Kevin,
I don't
Kevin,
like it.
you noticed the ghost disappear, and then you watched as Hudson's eyes rolled back in his head. His mouth kind of started to hang open as his limbs started to jerk. And everyone, quick, have a drink of water, because Tyrant Dungeon.
Yep.
Hydration station.
I didn't bring my water.
This is my water.
I don't have liquor.
Bro, how many brands of beer do you have?
That's a question for after. We're already like 10 minutes after session.
Oh,
Come back, man.
yeah.
Or we can come back next week with Hudson being possessed.
No, speed round. We need to
I
fucking
literally-
kill Hudson.
I literally got a text from Al that was like, "Hey,
You coming to
you
bed?
coming to bed?"
Okay. Hudson, I'm going to
Doctor Strange me.
cast at what level when it's a cantrip? How
Hey,
does that work?
Steve,
It's 0 level basically.
I've got one
Wait, do I
left.
just put in 0?
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna toll the dead.
It shouldn't have a level.
It's
No.
when I click it, it says cast
It's a
at what
cantrip.
level.
You can
cantrip.
upcast. Can you upcast
No.
a cantrip? I was
No.
gonna say, because
No.
So just ignore
Solid
that.
must be
Cantrip.
good.
Just ignore
Do I
that.
just enter 0 or do I enter nothing and hit submit?
Does it give you a drop down menu?
No, it's a text box.
Say yes.
I'm gonna put nothing in and hit submit, and if it doesn't work,
That's
we can
really
try and-
weird.
There you go.
Oh, excellent.
Point at one creature. Okay.
I'll just roll the spell. So
Hudson,
you've got to roll DC
Make a wisdom saving throw.
12.
I'm really glad we're still in combat and there's no enemy tokens on the map. That feels good.
10.
Hudson.
And I really love that you guys fully left us, and now
And
Hudson's
you're
fucking
Uh,
missing HP, Hudson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep,
roll-
so I roll a D12.
Yep.
Ooh.
What level? No, what level? Hang on. You're level 5 now, aren't you?
That's a question I do have.
Yeah.
I am level 5 total, but it's split across
Yes.
2
No, it
classes.
works
Yeah,
off your
yeah,
level.
that's fine.
Yeah, it works off your level. So roll 2d12.
Okay, so I'll just click a second one. We'll
Yeah,
take that
hit me
first
harder,
roll.
bitch. Come on, do it.
Alright, 11.
Hudson takes, I believe you're still raging, so it's actually half damage as well, so this is going to be a death of 1,000 cuts on Hudson.
No,
that's
it's
Apart from
spells.
bludgeoning piercing.
Spells. Actually, that is
It's
true.
spells.
It's true. You take 11, Hudson, your body takes 11 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Non-lethally
Yep.
attack with
Okay,
yourself.
I am then going to cunning action dash.
Oh, we're doing non-lethal. We should definitely do that spider thing that Hito does. That's really good for the kids.
I'm gonna cunning action dash and climb my ass down this hill. What's
Okay.
that, 12 feet?
Yeah, you scramble down the hill like.
So with cunning action dash, I get 30 feet of movement. What are we looking at with 12? That's doubled to be 25. We'll call it.
You don't double it. If you're jumping down, it's
It's
No,
no,
I'm
no
gonna
movement.
climb down.
Climbing speed.
But I'm using my dash to increase my movement speed, so I have more climb capacity.
Okay, so yeah, it's the same. It would because you know it's a 12-foot
I don't think
down.
you know how
yeah.
running works. Hard to
Yeah,
run
so
down a
It'll
wall.
be 25 total. I have 60 feet of movement with my dash.
Yep.
So I'll have 35 left.
You will
from
need
here.
to make. I think you will need to make either an acrobatics or an athletics just to climb, unless you've got a climbing speed.
And you get smacked.
I'm not within range of you.
No, he's not.
Weren't you next to me?
I was.
No,
one
there.
square away from
Yeah,
you.
there was a
Remember,
ghost
remember the
between.
ghost was in between you and I. Then she
Oh,
moved
okay.
over to you
Yeah.
to possess you.
So-
Yeah, you're awfully exciting about beating us up.
I will
Maybe.
take.
Yes, he is.
Maybe.
I will take acrobatics if it's
Okay.
up to me.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
you
take
you
acrobatics
you
for
managed to
400 then.
scramble down. You've realised, oh, I'm in the danger zone. This is the highway to the
Yeah,
danger
yeah,
zone,
yeah.
and you're like, bye, Doc. Just.
Let me tell you, boys, I am now over here.
I mean, Doc, as you watch this, you're like, I thought he was part Silky. Nope, he is just part squirrel. Just nope.
I'm gone, and that is the end of my turn. Game. Please enjoy your turn in your own time.
Okay, the thing that you can't see. You watch as where Hudson had been, a ghost reappears. As it
It's fucking
Oh
cool.
shit! There's still another ghost.
flies over to you, Cal.
Cal, no.
Roll me a charisma save.
Cal, no.
What if I?
Hudson, you actually have you have inspiration thanks to Turret Dungeon.
Woo!
Bruh.
I can kill people.
Just getting
Cal,
used on it, that's happy.
Cal,
Fucking
you feel the ghost start to try and eke into your body, and as you're standing there dreading it, feeling its cold grasp on your soul, you feel this warming present, like the cooling, like the warm, sun-warmed waters of a beautiful summer coastline, as you feel Budge's hand on your shoulder as it literally spiritually punches the ghost in the face and it leaves your body. You cannot be possessed.
How much damage does the ghost take from the punch?
It doesn't. It's just me
million.
player texting it.
I'm gonna use my reaction, and I am going to teleport over here closer to my boy Budge.
Okay. Yeah,
Funnily
just
enough, the
there's-
same distance from Budge that you were before.
Cal, in your mind's eye,
Yeah,
as
but
this
I'm on
thing
the
was,
other side.
as this thing was, Cal, in your mind's eye, as this thing was possessing you, you get the sense that it's Budge, judging by the feel of it, but the arm and the hand you see, like, basically just reach out and just, like, full. It's a huge, muscular arm. It has long talons, and you get this feeling of tentacles just on your shoulder. You don't see the face behind you,
I like it here.
but you know it's Budge.
Okay, I like it here.
So,
Well, it's the tentacle monster.
however, it's Budge's turn.
It's Budge. It's time for Budge. Okay.
Hey, buddy, I realize that there's a problem with our plan.
Don't say our plan. Like I had a choice in what's happened here. Nothing has gone according to Budge's plan. I'm going to take a single step up so that Doc is now in 30 feet of me, and I'm going to cast Budge Bless so that Doc, Cal, and Kevin are all blessed.
Hey,
which
question.
means-
Does Hudson's animated body get blessed? Oh no, it's a three-person
Three
spell.
targets, and it ends concentration, so heroism's no longer on Hudson.
It's
If that
human.
matters.
Yes, there's a little voice inside going, "Mummy."
So yeah, now you get like advantages on attack rolls and saving throws. Not advantages, you get like a D4, I think it is.
Plus
Yeah,
D4, yeah.
D4 and add that to your rolls.
Not that I take attack rolls. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't attack.
I was gonna say, have you attacked anything all campaign?
Saving throws are just for you, buddy.
My spells, except for Fireball, my
On the
spells
upside,
do
the one
DC
thing I
things.
will say to you, by the way, Hudson, in your attacks, you can't use any of your barbarian stuff. It is just straight attacks. It doesn't have knowledge of your class
Why-
abilities.
Why does he look sad?
No, let him go all out,
No,
mate.
no, Scotty. It's fine.
Do you want what? You want it so
Don't
that
you
you have to
worry.
actually know what? Go for it
No,
because this will lead to
no,
one-on-one
No, no,
mano
no.
el mano budge.
Rage is gone. It's gone.
Oh, Rage went.
It specifically says it doesn't gain access to a target's knowledge, class features, or proficiencies. I mean, if like I will say though, if you for whatever reason, if you want to, go for it. As long as everybody's
Well,
okay with it.
Presumably, it doesn't gain access because you don't want it to gain access to that. But if you theoretically wanted it to,
No. I've
Good.
I've
No,
got a different plan.
it's
Hey guys,
possessed.
in D&D theory this week, we're going 20 minutes
Yeah.
over.
It's possessed his body. It's
let's get to
possessed
punching
his.
each other.
It's possessed his body, not his mind. That's why.
yeah. But if Hudson theoretically wanted to give up that, he could.
He could. That's how we'd play it, but everybody'd have to be okay with Hudson going like full force on all of you.
No. It's fine.
Okay, continue. Budge, it's your turn.
Yeah, only other thing I can do for my turn is potentially put my shield on if is that an action or
Is
It's made
it
it
is
just
it the
put my
tower
shield
shield or is it just a regular
Yeah.
shield? Yeah, the tower
Yeah,
shield.
the tower
The tower shield, unfortunately, is an action for you to.
never mind.
Chunk it
I
up.
will just end my turn there.
Steve, out of curiosity too, from a metagame sense, is this where your axe landed over here somewhere?
Yes, the axe is
Directly under the-
directly below Doc there.
Would
Ah.
Hudson still have taken half of 11 damage then?
What?
Because he
doesn't
took
have a
half
race
of my Toll the Dead.
No, it's the body takes that damage. So
Yeah, but he took half of that because he was raging. Would he?
no, he didn't because it was
I took the
magic.
full amount.
He took the full amount because it was
Okay.
magic. That's what we talked about. So yes,
Ah,
Budge.
okay.
What would you like to do, Budge?
God,
Did I end my turn?
Oh, end your turn. Okay, Doc.
All right. So we've got a naughty possessed Aarakocra in front of us, don't I? So I'm gonna cast levitate on him.
Okay.
Why are you looking confused?
You rise into the air 20 feet, Hudson, as you are just floating there.
You
Why,
get to
brother?
make a con.
Yeah,
saving throw.
make a con saving throw.
So
I
who
fucking
knows?
love
You probably
saving throws.
got good saving
And
throw.
they
now.
always go really well.
Nah, that's
Oh,
good.
He saved.
Okay,
He
so
did
it doesn't
save
work.
though.
That's sick. Glad
Alrighty.
it worked against
trying
us
it.
all.
Okay.
All right. Then if that doesn't work, I'm still gonna stand my ground, and now I'm gonna say, Hudson, stay back. Guys, Hudson's possessed. Need a little hand over here.
What level cleric are you, Scotty?
We're trying.
1.
Level 1.
Just level 1. That would be
Yes.
why you haven't used that. Got it. Cool. You don't have channel
Yeah,
divinity
although
I
yet.
don't have any.
No, you don't
I
have
don't
channel
have any.
divinity yet.
That's second level.
Yep. God, you and Kev are terrible clerics.
There we are, aren't we? We're getting there.
It's okay. We got this handled. It's
Okay, so
We
you're
just have to get him
you're
to-
standing your
Okay,
ground
it's
up.
Hudson's go. It's
Hudson-
Hudson's go.
It's Hudson's go. Because I know Ty really wants to go to bed.
I'm so sleepy. Such a sleepy little boy.
You tried to raise me up. Let's see how you like it.
So you could stand on mountains.
You
I
pick him.
don't like the
you,
Hudson's token's gone. That scares me.
He
you,
picked up his,
you pick him up.
grapple.
Can you beat a 26, Scotty?
On
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Don't forget you're blessed, Scotty. You've got this.
I'll try, but I can't.
If he
Blessings
rolls a
does not help
d20,
you.
do we just hand wave it?
And-
If he
I
rolls
got
a nat-
20.
Yeah, but it's not a nat
Well,
20.
No, that's not gonna make it.
And
Yeah,
D4 was still not.
Do you have inspiration,
Well,
Scotty?
that's
No, you don't.
What's inspiration gonna do?
Oh, true. That's
roll
yeah.
again, I suppose.
There you
I already
go.
rolled it.
Okay.
So you can now see the world from 40 feet up.
Jesus.
You,
And
Scotty.
drop him.
Oh.
Can I react?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you got
I'll
a
go.
reaction.
I'm gonna cast Feather Fall on him.
Okay.
That's,
So-
that's one of my domains.
Hudson,
You're in-
you pick Doc up and throw him, and you watch.
You're
I'm
in
like,
60 feet, so you should be right.
Yeah.
I'm like just having a. Like, I'm just like looking at Hudson doing the hands behind the head.
As you are gently floating to the ground. Hudson, anything else?
That scared
That
the
was
shit
my
out of me.
movement. That's my action.
You got a bonus?
No, because I can't. I'll just yell at him.
I'll just be like,
You get covered
On
in
my
a
way
little
down.
bit of spittle.
Look at me get fucking thrown again, and I can't do anything.
come
about
at me, ugly bitch. Not
Cal?
you, Hudson. You're beautiful.
Cal?
Just so in case he can hear me.
Fuck. I've got one final use of face step. I can either be super helpful and send Budge to help Doc, or I can be super selfish and teleport Budge to the other side of this ghost so I get sneak attack and advantage. And I'm
Just take
really-
out someone.
What would Cal do?
Yeah, that's the problem. We know what Cal would do.
Just do it. Whatever you want.
Fuck.
If you can't decide, roll a d2.
Yeah, go on. Go
One is I go to dog. 2 is sneak attack.
Okay, so evens is Doc, odds is sneak attack.
I'm gonna say Doc is okay. Like, he's got things.
We got sneak attack.
You've named all
Well,
your
I mean-
spells, and it's kind of wrecked me, Budge. No! Damn it! Fuck!
What? What?
Budge has something that could stop possession, but you don't have it prepped for today, I don't think.
I don't even know what prepping is.
Okay. Oh, so then you have it. You have Dispel Good and Evil.
I do. I was gonna use it.
Yay! I'm so proud of you. Sorry. Sorry. Not me trying to help you win. Sorry. I'm so Proud of
Alright,
you.
I just
Let's
couldn't
move
get-
on.
Anyway,
guys.
Cal.
Right,
Cal, your turn, please.
I rest a hand on Budge, and in the blink of an eye, he appears behind the ghost. I then dash towards the ghost,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hit this ghost with my rapier.
You hit the ghost with your rapier. An 18 hits. He does take half of that damage. 9. Which is 7. Yep.
And with that, I'm actually just gonna move around the ghost. I'm not gonna.
Yeah,
Oh,
as
we
long
can
as
do
you
that.
as long as you stay within 5 feet of it, all good.
Well, I think I can move away from it with mobile because I no longer.
Yeah.
Oh,
don't
there you go.
get-
Yep.
You don't get
Continue.
all the attacks, yeah.
Continue.
I'm gonna take one more step, and that's that. That's me done. I've used my bonus action to put Budge within punching range.
He's in
Mhm.
he's in ramming range.
And Kev's there too, so that's good.
I just realised something. Just ignore me there for a second, Budge. I'll return your hit points, realising I accidentally selected the wrong token. I'm sure you'd like those back.
Budge is like, why am I almost dead?
Oh, I am deceased.
Oh no, my boy.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn.
Uh,
Yeah.
end your turn, Cal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kevin.
Alright, we told the dead again. But on this ghost,
Already dead.
closest to me.
The ghost, that one.
Exactly.
It needs a
Exactly what I
wisdom
said.
save.
Of 12.
You are going to hunt it. Oh. Toll of the dead. Roll me the damage, my dude.
2d12s here.
Yep.
Is it on a save it takes a d8, or is that on my reading roll?
No, it takes
No,
2d12 as
it
its
takes-
damage.
Okay.
And it's definitely lost some health points.
Damn, look at that damage.
Nice! You hit
Glad
it.
it wasn't Hudson.
You hit it with
I
your
was considering doing it on Hudson, to be honest.
You-
I was like, maybe I just
you
do it on
hit it with your spell, and you watch as there is this sonorous, rolling bell tone that rolls over it as you watch as the reverberation shatter pieces off of it. It is displeased.
This is a cantrip, guys. It's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Anything else? Anything else you'd like to do,
Power.
Kevin?
If I could fucking figure out how to throw my dagger at the motherfucker, I would. but it's hard.
Kev, did you roll your extra damage for it?
What
Oh
is the
yes, he
damage?
did. He did. He
Okay,
did.
sweet. 'Cause
Just
doesn't
use
it
a dagger attack, a regular dagger attack.
I don't have dagger in like my available attacks. Is the problem?
So roll a 1d4 plus 4 piercing. So
Do I
roll a
do-
1d4.
He's talking about the attack side of thing.
Yeah.
I don't know that. Clint,
If
I
I
don't know how to
throw
do
it,
that.
is it still 1d4? As
Uh,
my
yeah.
bonus
yes.
action?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
You
we
need
can
to
just do a
hit it
D4.
first. So you roll a d20.
Yeah,
hit
D20 to
it.
hit. And then
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry,
What-
sorry, lads. I know this is
D20
my
plus
idea.
your dex.
You're okay.
Your
Yeah.
proficiency. What's your proficiency?
Oh, you hit it. Kev, you
At a
100% hit it.
17, do I just hit it?
Yeah,
the
even with a
collar?
17, yeah. So
And you
Okay,
do
so
6
then I
damage.
did 6 damage.
you did
And it's halved
6.
because it's bludgeoning damage, piercing damage, it's not magical, blah 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 blah. 3
I was
damage.
using
No, no.
my, no,
Is
I've
this
got
the-
a magical dagger.
That's
Oh,
the
Yeah.
plus you do necrotic damage with it as well, don't you? Or is that on critical?
That's if I'm attuned to it. I don't know that I am attuned to it.
Oh,
yet.
the
So
shadow
keeping
glass
it for
dagger.
the correct
Yes,
time.
you have. We
Okay.
have.
Oh, this is that dagger.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
shadow glass dagger. I spent 6 hours talking to him.
Yeah.
It deals an additional 2d8.
Yep.
So
Roll
I
D8.
guess I roll 2d8.
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
So Kevin deals a whole bunch of. He deals a literal buttload of damage.
Budge,
So-
Budge, as you've been teleported to the other side of this ghost, really amped because you couldn't kill the zombie because Cal killed the zombie. You are really amped. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get to hit this ghost. As you watch, as Kevin throws this grey glass dagger, it lodges somehow into the ghost's etheric flesh, and the ghost, as you go to hit, just vanishes in front of you.
I was just here to protect.
With my movement, can I roll up and pick back up my dagger?
Yes,
Or
you
is that
may.
mag-
No, I'll allow you to do that. Okay.
You didn't even throw. You didn't do your sneak attack. on it.
Anything else?
I didn't do my sneak attack on it, did I?
Didn't
That's
need
fine.
it.
That is the end of my turn. Thank you.
Okay, Budge.
Okay. Time
He
to
can't
order
do.
again.
He can't attack at range either.
He can't. He's surely
the
gonna
wrong
die
eye.
back now. He's up on the roll.
I
I'm
get.
not
I get.
wasting an action to fucking get my axe. I'm having heard that Hudson's possessed, because I physically cannot get to him in the next 2 turns, I think. I am going to see if this works first of all. I'm going to cast Compelled Jewel.
Okay.
So
Oh.
give me
Oh,
a
cool.
wisdom save, please, Hudson.
You know what? This is
Damn.
this has got to be good.
Oh, he
Oh.
said he saved again.
Oh.
I
It
feel
never
so
works.
bad because
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
because when it's PC versus PC, the evil one keeps
No.
winning.
Even NPCs, that has never worked.
I will also.
He's not succeeded.
I
in a
don't know.
single-
I
It is
don't.
entirely what I based my character around.
I don't know why. I thought you were gonna go. Oh, Budge is gonna slowly climb to the top, and by the time he got to the top, Doc had killed him too, and he's like, ah!
I'm trying to get people not to kill him so
Yeah.
that I can
Heal him.
unpossess him.
Yeah.
Hudson just goes,
But I got nothing.
So you
Fuck
reach
you.
out. You feel
I
the.
may as well
Yeah.
Get a bit closer and end my turn. That's all I got.
Okay, I'm sorry, Budge.
No, it's fine. I just suck.
Doc, you
Now
see.
you know how Kevin felt when we fought that spider.
Doc, you see Budge appear below, and you watch him lift a hand and try and throw this magical watery lasso around Hudson to try and compel him to duel him, and you watch as it falls short, and Hudson just turn and say in a demonic voice, "Fuck you." What do you do?
I imagine it was like one of those like UI pop-ups appeared above Hudson. And it was like, Budge has challenged you to a duel, and he's like, no.
So I'm assuming that Hudson's still in the air, right?
you,
Yes.
you are too.
Yes, you're floating in the
I'm
air.
still feather falling.
You're
You're still
feather
feather
falling.
falling.
All right. Well, look, I'm gonna try to help my buddies. I'm gonna cast a mind sliver. Oh, it doesn't work.
No.
Let me go to my spell list.
You try.
I have no mind.
Mind sliver. There we go. So you take like you have this piercing pain in your head. You got to make an intelligence saving throw though.
Pick all my good points.
I'm targeting your intelligence. Yes. Okay, you take 3, and then if he has to make a throw in the next turn, he
Yeah.
will subtract 2
Okay.
on that saving throw.
Okay. So
So
you
someone do some work.
you take some 3 psychic damage,
I'm
Hudson.
trying.
I'm helping you.
You take 3 psychic damage. Doc, what else would you like to do?
Right.
Oh, that's all I can do.
Okay.
Oh, no. Is anyone else even damaged? Like, bro, I can't even heal anyone because they're not even damaged. I'm
Are
doing-
you grumpy that you guys haven't
Oh.
taken? It's okay.
No.
It's okay. It's okay. Hudson's about to fix that.
No. I'll cast a healing word on myself.
Okay.
first. Why not? Because I am a little bit hurt.
Okay.
Literally from when I was asleep.
Are these literally just words
heal
of
6.
affirmation now? You're like, you are a sexy
I'm like-
motherfucking dog.
Doc, you're you got this, Doc. All right,
We're gonna go back, Marty.
Hudson. I want to see what Hudson does now. He's gonna fucking murder someone.
Okay.
It's
Hudson.
Come on.
Fight me,
Maybe.
Callan.
You just gave me a headache.
Fight me, Callan.
You're not falling fast enough.
And you jump on him.
No, I come down and smack him with the wing once. Twice.
Nuts.
Both miss. Oh, is it
25 and
reckless?
20.
I'm gonna
wait.
cast shield.
So that
Why
isn't
not?
like a class ability or anything.
Reckless.
I thought you can't use reckless.
You
'cause
can't
you-
use reckless
Oh,
because
it is.
Reckless is
That's
Yeah.
right, I can't.
yeah. So a 10 and a
Oh,
12 don't
Can't
hit.
use it. Yep.
Cool.
No, doesn't hit.
Annoyingly,
And
Hudson.
doesn't matter.
Hudson, you know, watching through your eyes, knowing that your body is not in your control, but watching you miss.
Hudson.
It's like, it's like, yes. Oh no. Yes.
I'm so
No.
conflicted. I want to hit, but at the same time, I can't hurt my friends.
Doc is.
I'm actually to the ghost.
currently,
If I can talk to the ghost in my head, I'm going, you idiot.
You suck. you
You
suck.
make me look bad.
Doc is currently doing what looks to be like some salsa moves in, like he's moving his hips on the way down.
Can he actually
Alright.
technically do 2 attacks? I don't think he can, because that's also a class ability, isn't it?
Oh no, I think he.
That's alright, let him do it.
I'll let him do it. Okay.
We'll just move on.
Cal,
Just out of curiosity, but
Well,
Don't question it.
don't question it. Do you want to die, Kevin? I personally, I like the idea of I could have also potentially possessed Budge.
Yeah, I saw that opportunity.
You could have tried.
I could have tried, but that would have been death to the party.
I hit a 27
Yes.
on our boy Hudson, and I'm also using the magical arrow to wrap him in a bramble. So
Yep.
that's
Hudson,
that's
you take,
fun.
because it's a nat 20, you take 20,
I take all of that.
29 points of damage.
I take all of that.
He takes 29 points of damage, and if I can find my quiver of seasons,
Yep.
he also takes 1d10.
Okay, it's okay. I'm pretty sure. Does that kill you? Does that kill you, Hudson?
Oh yeah, that kills me.
Yeah. So
Damn, in one
as
hit.
Or knock unconscious.
no,
No,
knocked
no.
unconscious.
I'm unconscious, but it wasn't non-lethal because
No.
it's not
magic.
melee.
As soon as combat drops, I'll cast Spare the Dying on Hudson.
Wait, before you do
Yeah.
that,
That's not over.
before you do that,
The ghost comes out.
Ghost.
the ghost comes out. But not only that, Cal, you line the shot up. Release. You watch as it hits Hudson, fair square in the heart. You watch as the brambles sprout around him, locking his wings in. You watch as the ghost leaves his body. As Hudson, how high in the sky are you?
I traveled down to Scotty. It's probably only about 10 feet now.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. You're not going
You
to
wouldn't
die
tell.
straight up because you would fall with a heavy smack as you take 2 failed death saves as you hit the ground.
Wait, where does he hit the ground?
Right next to
Wherever.
right
wherever
next
Doc
to
is.
right next to Budge.
Oh, thank fuck.
Hit him, Budge.
Thank fuck.
Hit him, get the kill.
No.
Budge has something that he can do. Yeah.
But I like the fact that Budge is like, not again, I can't kill another one.
Guys, Kevin goes before Budge.
Yeah, I do. So it's gonna be stable. I wouldn't worry about it.
Rude. Okay.
Cal, is your turnover?
The ghost is here somewhere, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
Cal,
can
I
we help the
believe
ghost
I
now?
believe that's your turn, isn't it?
Unless the ghost actually makes
Where's the
itself
ghost?
seen.
It will.
Like,
Or is it dead?
Well, he can bonus action dagger it though. So if it's seen, then he gets an opportunity to attack it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Which you definitely do. God.
and
Damn.
Yeah,
is
no,
wrong?
you watch because you are so angry and the fact that Hudson looks really bad. You know
And I
that he's
definitely
very
didn't do
injured. That you definitely didn't do it. You, in your anger and fury, throw your dagger. You watch as the dagger clatters to the ground after the ghost vanishes in a puff of ethereal smoke. And you are out of initiative.
so out of daggers.
Out of daggers.
Yeah, Budge is right there, right?
Go on,
Budge is right there.
I hold Kevin back. I'm like, hey man, he needs this.
I'm not going over. Like, I'm literally gonna let Budge.
Budge,
do this.
you
if
tear,
I'm right
you,
here, then
Budge,
I'm
you
right.
tear off the vines. You remove the dagger as gently as possible, and you put your hands on Hudson, and cure him.
Lay on them hands. Yeah, Budge.
As
Oh, lay
Hudson,
on him.
you take 4 points of healing damage as you gasp.
7.
Sorry, 7
Healing
points of healing
damage.
Healing
damage.
damage.
Bam!
Healing damage.
As it's forced into your body.
And Hudson, as you open your eyes and take a gasping breath as you return to consciousness,
I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay, buddy. It's okay.
and as Budge pulls you to him, holding you in a close hug, that's where we'll end tonight's session.
You hear over, like Budge is hugging you, and you hear Cal in the distance talking to Kev. He's like, So, am I like the chief now, or what's the deal?
And with that, that's where we'll end tonight's session. So we will see you all next week at the same time for more Ignition Point. So I hope you enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe button if you are able to, obviously. Hit the follow button. We'd love to have you here. Or go follow us over on YouTube. That would be great. Otherwise, have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. Drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, and we will see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.